Log was formed by John Napier in some 1614, something like long ago, like 400 years ago, log was formed. And it was formed to simplify the complex calculation of addition and multiplication. Okay. So it was formed to simplify long calculations of addition and multiplication and to simplify it. Correct. And it can be used for distance also, like use this light years distance, like next galaxy is 100 light years ago, this ago, that ago. Okay. So something like that. So we say that when very high distances are there, we can use log. When very complex calculations are there, we can use log. So how log is represented? Let's start with that. Representation. Representation is we write log A base B. How we read it is we read it as log A base B. We will always read it like this only, log A base B. Okay. So this is known as base. This thing is known as base. This is our log. Log is a function like sine theta. So on theta we put sine, cos theta. On theta we put cos. So here A and B are two different quantities in which we are putting log. Okay. So what we have to do? We have to see three things. Log A base B has three things which should be always satisfied. What are the three things? That A should be positive. A should be positive. Second thing is B should be also positive. A should be positive, B should be positive, and B should not be equal to 1. B should not be equal to 1. So these three things should be always true. A should be positive, B should be positive, and B should not be equal to 1. So A positive, B positive, okay, we can agree. But why we are saying B is not equal to 1? I will give that answer in just 2-3 minutes more. Okay. So we have to remember log A base B should satisfy these three conditions. Should satisfy these three conditions, that A should be positive, B should be positive, and B should not be equal to 1. Is everybody clear up to this point? Any doubt, anyone? Okay, very good. So, how to solve log? I will go with very basic. Okay, just hear it properly. I will go with very basics here. Let's say, let's say we have log 100 base 10. Log 100 base 10. So how to solve this log is, there is a concept behind that. We are not using any formula right now, only by basic things we are doing it. Okay. So 100 base 10. So how we will think, what power 10 should be raised so that I can get 100? What power 10 should be raised so that I will get 100? Means what should I do at the power of 10 so that I will get 100? Obviously 10 square is 100, so our answer will be 2 for this sum. Okay, let's say we have log 8 base 2. So what power should I raise 2 so that I will get 8? What power should I raise 2 that I will get 8? Obviously 3. Answer will be 3. Next one, log 125 base 5. What power should I raise 5 so that I get 125? Again the answer is 3. So are we getting these things? That what power should I raise base to get the upper part? Okay, very good, very good. Okay, so let's do some random here there questions. So log, let's say we have 49 here and we have root 7. So this, let's say it be 1 log 1 by 5 base 5. This is second question. I'm just putting some tricky parts here. Okay. Third one, log 8 cube base 8. Okay. Log 1 by 7 base 1 by 7. Log 1 base 10 6. Log 4 base 1. Okay. Let's do one by one. Okay. So log 49 base 7. 49 base root 7. Okay. So 49 base root 7. So what should I raise power of root 7 so that I will get 49? So we all know 7 square is 49. We all know 7 square is 49. And 7 is root 7 square. Basically, it will become root 7 square to the power 2. That will become root 7 to the power 4. Very good. So root 7 to the power 4 is equal to 49. Okay. Uh, it's a request from my side to everyone. Today I will not go back side, that side, PDF, video, this, that, anything. I am just teaching today. Okay. If anybody has left something, he can go watch at video at YouTube or otherwise take screenshot in between. Okay. Okay. Let's move. So log 1 by face 1 by 5 base 5. So what power should I raise 5 so that I will get 1 by 5? Okay. So 5 to the power minus 1. 5 to the power minus 1 will become 1 by 5. So answer is minus 1. So 5 to the power minus 1 will make it as 1 by 5. Okay. So 8, 8, obviously it should be raised to power 3. It's already given in the question only. So no confusion in that. Fourth one, fourth one, what is the answer? 1 by 7 base 1 by 7. Very good, very good. It should be 1. 1 by 7 to the power 1 will become 1 by 7. 1 base 10, question number 5. 1 base 10, what will be the answer? 1 base 10. What will be the answer? 0. Excellent. Excellent. So anything to the power 0 will become 1. So answer will be 0. 10 to the power 0 will become 1. Hence answer will be 0. I think so everybody understood this thing. Okay. So 4 base 1. 4 base 1. Not defined. Very good. 4 base 1 is not defined because base can't be equal to 1. Okay? Because whatever power I will put on 1, it will always remain as 1. Right? Okay. Whatever power I will raise to 1, it will always remains to 1 only. So no value exists as base can't be equal to 1. Okay? So is everyone clear with all these things? Okay. Say yes, then I will move forward. Okay, okay, okay. Nice, nice, nice. So let's do properties of logarithm. Okay, there are in total 11 properties in logarithm. If we will learn all the 11 properties, any question from basics to JEE advanced, any questions are based on that 11 properties. Okay, so let's start with properties. So first, I will explain you this thing. First property is if log A base B we have to find. Okay, what I will do, I will explain the first property by using all these sums. It will be easy for you. Okay. So first property is, I will write here, if log A base B let's say equal to x. If A base B we have to find, we have put it equal to x. So what we will do, we will make, we will, base will go here and x will go to its power and answer will be A. See, base is going there, x is going to its power and it's equal to A. So, A equal to B to the power x. So, first property is, again I will write, if log A base B equal to x, this will go here, this will go to the power and this will be equal to A. So, A equal to B to the power x. A is equal to B to the power x. Okay. So let's see. Let me remove all these answers. Those who have came late, they can understand by this logic also. Okay. So what we can do, we can just put, let's say we have to find the value of log 49 base root 7. So I will put it this as equal to x. I will put this as equal to x. Correct? So first question again I am doing log 49 base root 7 is equal to x. Now what will happen? Root 7 will go to RHS and x will go to its power. Root 7 will go to RHS and x will go to its power, which will give answer as 49. So 49 is equal to root 7 to the power x. What is root 7? Root 7 means x 7 to the power 1 by 2. So I can write this as 7 square, 7 to the power 1 by 2 whole to the power x. So 7 to the power x by 2 is equal to 7 square. Bases are same. Bases are same. So 2 is equal to x by 2. So x equal to 4, which we already got. We got 4 for this 4 answer. Correct? Let me do one more question. Let me do one more question. Log 5, 1 by 5 to base 5. Let's take this as x. Second question. Log 1 by 5 base 5 equal to x. So what we will do here? What we will do here? We will take 5 this side and we will take x to its power, which will be equal to 1 by 5. Okay, which will be equal to 1 by 5. So 1 by 5 equal to 5 to the power x. We want to make base same. So 5 to the power minus 1 equal to 5 to the power x. So we got x as minus 1. Everybody understood? Any doubt in this? Very good, very good. Excellent. Okay. So this was our first property. So this property is known as logarithm to exponential form. Logarithm to exponential form. Okay. Let's do the second property. Second one. Log 1 base b is always equal to 0. 1 base anything is always equal to 0. Okay. Log 1 base anything. We have done this thing here. See, 1 base 10 was equal to 0, 1 base 2, 0, 1 base 5, 0, 1 base 100, 0. Why? Because b to the power 0 will only make it as 1. Correct? b to the power 0 will make it as 1. Okay? Third property, log a base a is equal to 1. Like 2 base 2, 3 base 3, 4 base 4, 5 base 5 is equal to 1. It's clear only? We have done here. Log 1 by 7 base 1 by 7. If both of these terms are same, answer will be 1. Why? We have done the logics here. By two things we can prove this. Okay? Correct. Fourth point, log a to the power m base b. So what is this? Let's prove it. Proving I will do on RHS. Okay, let's prove this. Let's take an example. Let's say we have log 8 base 2. What is 8 base 2? Everybody know the answer. What is 8 base 2? 3. Very good. Answer is only 3. So can I write 8 as 2 cube? Can I write 8 as 2 cube? And what I will do, I will bring this power to the multiplication part. I will bring this power to the multiplication part. So it will be 3 log 2 base 2. And right now we learned what is 2 base 2? That is 1. So 3 into 1 we got as 3. Correct? So whenever power is here, we will just shift the power to the multiplication in numerator. So it will be m into log a base b. M into log a base b. Is it clear to everyone? The power of a will go in multiplication of the logarithm. It will become m into log a base b. Okay. Let's do next. Fifth property. Log a base b to the power n. Now power is on the base. Now power is on the base. Okay. So power will go in division. If base power is there, it will go into division. See it here. This will go into division. Okay. So it will become 1 by n log a base b. It will become 1 by n log a base b. Correct? 1 by n log a base b. So when power is on a, it will go to multiplication. When power is on b, it will go into division. Okay? Nice. So these were our 5 properties. Let's move further. Keep writing with me only. Okay? Keep writing with me. Sixth property, addition. Like log a base c plus log b base c is equal to log a into b base c. If bases are same, addition will change to multiplication. If bases are same, addition will change to multiplication. How? Let's take an example for this also. We have log 8 base 2 plus log 2 base 2. What will be the answer? What will be the answer of 8 base 2 plus 2 base 2? 4. Very good. Because this answer will be 3 and this answer will be equal to 1. So 3 plus 1 is 4. Let's apply this property. A base C, B base C. Both bases are same. Both bases are 2 here. So we can apply this property of addition here. So it will become log 8 into 2 base 2, which is log 16 base 2, which is equal to 4, which is equal to 4. Okay. So answer is coming correctly only either by go this logic or this logic. Okay. Extension of this formula. Extension of addition property. Addition property. What is addition property extension? Like say log A base C plus log B base C plus log D base C and so on log Z base C. So this will be equal to log A B D dot dot Z base C. Let's say 100 times logs are added, all the multiples will get multiplied. A, B, D, F, G, H, whatever is there. If all are in addition, it will get into multiplication. Okay. So this addition property can be extended to n number of logs. Let's go to seventh property, that is subtraction. That is subtraction. So log A base C minus log B base C is equal to log A by B base C. Addition was changing to multiplication. So subtraction will be changing to division. Addition was being changed to multiplication. So subtraction will be changed to division. Okay. Nice. So we have done up to 7 properties. Okay, just write it. I'm giving you 2 minutes. Please write it fast. Naman, what was the property of log? A, B should be positive and B should not be equal to 1. They can't be negative. B can't be equal to 1. That's the property of log Kranti K. Okay, explain. Okay, let's go to next property. Up to 7 all the properties are clear. We will be using this today only. We will be practicing lot of sums on this. Okay. Okay, let's move on to next property. Eighth property. This is known as base change formula. This is known as base change formula. Okay. So whenever let's say we have log A base B, we can split it into two logs A base C and log B base C. Base will be of our choice. Base will be of our choice. Okay. Log A base C upon log B base C. Okay. Let's say where we will use this property. I will give you example. Let's say we have log 16 base 8. Okay. So directly we don't know what power of 8 is 16. Obviously we don't know what power of 8 is 16. So we will split into two logs, log 16 and log 8. Which is the number where 16 and 8 both comes as its power? What number where raised 16 and 8 both will come? 2. Excellent. So I can take any base. So I can take any base. So I took 2 here. So I took 2 here. What is 16 base 2? We know it will be 4. What is 8 base 2? It will be 3. So log 16 base 8 answer will be 4 by 3. Okay. So this base change formula can be used in this manner. Okay. So please remember this. Ninth property is reciprocal property. Again, it's very important. It's an extension of base change formula. Okay, how? Let's see. Let's see this here. We have log a base b. So I will write as log a upon log b. Log a upon log b. Okay. What if I take base a? What if I take base a? Okay. What if I will take base a? So log a base a upon log b base a. Okay. I can take any base. I can take c. I can take d. Okay. So I have taken a, so that log a base a will become 1. So log a base b is equal to 1 upon log b base a. So here comes our next property, reciprocal. When we are interchanging a and b, it will become reciprocal. Okay. So log a base b is equal to 1 upon log b base a. This is the reciprocal property. Log a base b is equal to 1 upon log b base a. Akshat is asking in the base change formula what is the value of c. We can take any value of c, like we want to take 2. It depends upon question. When the questions are in power of 2, we will take it 2. When question is power of 10, we will take it 10. Okay. So we can use any of the property. Okay. So those who are asking good doubts, I will obviously reply to them. Those who are just spamming, obviously we have to ignore them. Okay. Let's. Okay. I'm just take a screenshot. Take a screenshot of this. Okay. Nice. So this was our ninth property. So base change formula and this property, we will be using it again and again. Just wait. Just wait. We are having a lot of questions for today and next class also. Okay. So log a base b will be equal to log 1 upon log b base a. So as we have used this property only, base change, a base b is equal to a base c, b base c. At the place of c, we have written a. So a base a will become 1 upon. Okay. So log a base b is equal to 1 upon log b base a. Kalyan, don't worry. Don't try to make questions here. Like Kalyan is making, if that become odd, that become even, everything will come. Okay. Right now we are just doing the formulas. Okay. Don't worry. So let's take write an example here. Let's say we have log 3 base 2. So I can write it as 1 upon log 2 base 3. Log 3 base 2 can be written as 1 upon log 2 base 3. Or we can take log. Okay, I will show you a question only, then I think so you will get the point here. It's a 14 question, but we will do at first only. Let's say this question is given, we have to find the value of this thing. Okay, so 1 upon log 60 base 3, 1 upon log 60 base 4, 1 upon log 60 base 5. Okay, it's all reciprocal given here, no relation here. So what we can do, we can just reciprocal it. We can just reciprocal it. Reciprocaling will what will do? It will become log 3 base 60. It will become log 3 base 60. Next one will become log 4 base 60 and this will become log 5 base 60. All bases are same. All bases are same and it's in addition. So everything will get multiplied. Okay, everything will get multiplied. Correct? So log A plus log B plus log C, every log will get multiplied. So 3 into 4 into 5 base 60. So this will become log 60 base 60, which is equal to 1, which is equal to 1. Okay. So base was same, so everything got multiplied here. So 3 into 4 into 5 will become 60. Okay, just write it. Okay. So we were just doing properties. So this was our ninth property, that is known as reciprocal property. So in this manner we can use the reciprocal property. Okay. Let's do two more properties here. Let's do two more properties here. It will be done. Okay. So let's do two more properties. Tenth property. A to the power log B base C. Listen it carefully. Otherwise you will get confused. It's a very easy property. A to the power log B base C. So what we can do here is we can interchange A and B. Here we can interchange A and B. It will be b to the power log a base c. It will become b to the power log a base c. Understood? So a to the power log b base c will become b to the power log a base c. Okay. 11th property. 11th property is again extension of this property only, but it will be used many times. Just listen it carefully. Let's say we have a to the power log b base a, meaning these two are same. A and c will become same. So your answer will be directly E. Okay. So we usually write it like this, that a to the power log x base a is equal to x. A to the power log x base a is equal to x. Okay. So how we will use 10th property to prove 11th property? Just see that. So what we can do, we will interchange a and x here. By this property, we are interchanging a and x here. So x to the power log a base a. And what is log a base a? That's equal to 1. So answer will be x to the power 1, which is x. So we are using the 10th property to prove the 11th one. Okay. Understood? So a to the power log b base c, we can interchange a and b. It will become b to the power log a base c. Okay, nice. So we can prove the property. We can prove the property. It's not hard. We can take this term as x and take log both sides. Okay, base a. By using all these things, we can prove it. Yeah, Nilesh is asking what is use of this formula. Used you can see in the 11th property only. We used it, 10th property. Everything. For anything, formula will be this only. Okay. So let's move on to question now. It's already time. So we have done all the properties. Take a screenshot if somebody has missed that. Okay. I'm moving to next page now. Take a screenshot of for this. All the 11 properties are done. We are moving to questions. Okay. So let's start with question. Question number one, basic question. 16 base 2. 16 base 2. What is answer? 4. 4. Very good. Very good. Answer will be 4. Or we can use the formulas also. 16 can be written as 2 to the power 4. This will power will go to multiplication. 4 times log 2 base 2. So answer will be 4. Okay. C. 7 base 343. Second question. 7 base 343. So we will write this as log 7 base 7 cube. Base power will go to denominator. Base power will go to denominator. And 7 base 7 will become 1. So what will remain? Only 1 by 3. Okay. Very good. Third question. Third question. Tell me. 32 base root 2. Very good. So we can do it 2 to the power half and 2 to the power 5. So this will go to numerator and this will go to denominator. So 5 upon half log 2 base 2. This is equal to 1. And 5 upon half will become 10. Correct? Fourth question. Yes, we are doing at a very good speed now. Everybody is answering very fast. Fourth one. What will be the answer? Minus 25 by 3, 4. Okay, I don't know how somebody got minus 25 by 3. Okay. So what we will do here is we will take 8 to RHS. We will take 8 to RHS and 2 by 3 will go to its power. So x is equal to 8 to the power 2 by 3. So x is equal to 2 cube. 8 can be written as 2 cube. So this will become 2 square which is equal to 4. So our answer is 4. Understood? Okay. Let's move on to next question. Can we move on to next one? Sixth question. Again a easy one. First property. First property. It's based on first property only. What is the answer of sixth question here? Numbering has gone wrong. No problem. 1 by 9. Okay. Very good. So 3 will go here, minus 2 will go to its power and this will be equal to x. So x is equal to 3 to the power minus 2. So 1 upon 3 square. So x equal to 1 by 9. Excellent. Next one. Next one. Question number 9. Numbering is wrong here, but no problem. 9 base 16, 9 by 16 equal to x. So again same logic, x will go here, this will go to its power. So 9 by 16 is equal to x to the power minus half. So 9 by 16 is equal to 1 upon x to the power half. Correct? So x to the power half will be equal to 16 by 9. Then we will do squaring both sides. So x is equal to 256 by 81. Is it correct or wrong? Students are giving answer 4 by 3. 4 by 3 is wrong. Very, very wrong. Okay. Answer will be 256 by 81. See, again I will explain, Nilesh. Yeah. Navya, yes, I'm just explaining it again. See, x will go to this side and minus 1 by 2 will go to its power. So it will become x to the power minus half. And what is left here? 9 by 16. Okay. A to the power minus n. Whenever their power is negative, it will become reciprocal. So it become 1 upon x to the power half. What property we are using of exponent? A to the power minus n is equal to 1 upon a to the power n. Okay. Now we are cross multiplying this here, this here, this here. So x to the power half will equal to 16 by 9. This is 1 by 2 here. So but we will need to find x to the power 1. So what we will do? We will do squaring both sides. Squaring both sides. So what I will get here? X is equal to 16 square upon 9 square. 16 square is 256. 16 square is 256 and 9 square is 81. 9 square is 81. Okay. So now it's okay to everyone. Nice. Okay, let's move on to next one. Find the value of this expression. I think so. You can try this. So addition, multiplication, power property, many things will be used here. Okay. So we will use multiple properties here. So let's do it one by one. First, first I can write this sum as 1 by 3 log 125 can be written as 5 to the power 3. Is it clear to everyone? 125 can be written as 5 to the power 3. Okay. I am just solving this one. Now I will use the property. Which property? See, property number 4. This power will go to the multiplication. So we are using property number 4. So this will become 3 by 3 log 5 base 10 gone. So we are left with only 5 base 10. We can't further simplify it. So we will keep it like this only. Let's simplify the second part. This one minus 2 times log 4 can be written as 2 square. Again property number 4. This will go to the front. So this will become 4 times log 2 base 10. Correct? It became 4 times log 2 base 10. Any confusion in that? Up to this everyone is clear? Last part. Last part. Last part, if we can write log 2 to the power 5 base 10, you will bring 5 here. So it will become 5 log 2 base 10. So see, our expression is looking like this. 2 base 10 plus 5 log 2 base 10. Now we can't further simplify it because in the addition property, property number 6, if you will see here, coefficient should be equal to 1. In front of log nothing should be written, only 1 should be there. Okay. And what we have done for oversimplifying it, we have made it like this. 4 is written here, 5 is written here. So first we have to remove this 4 and 5. Okay. I have done this thing to show you making base same is the not the only criteria here. We have to make the coefficient 1 also. Okay. So what I will do, I will again take 4 to the power, again take 5 to the power. So it will become log 5 base 10 minus log 2 to the power 4 base 10 plus log 2 to the power 5 base 10. Now I will write these two together. So log 5 base 10 plus log 32 base 10 minus log 16 base 10. Correct? Now we will apply the addition property, property number 6. So bases are same. So 5 into 32 base 10 minus log 16 base 10. Correct? Now I will apply property number 7, subtraction property. When the logs are in subtraction, it will get into division. 5 into 32 upon 16. So this got cancelled. So we got log 10 base 10, which is equal to 1. Yes, the correct answer is 1. But what we learned from this question is making base same is the criteria. Obviously, it's a topmost criteria for us, but making coefficient as 1 also. Then we can apply a property of addition or subtraction. Okay, let's do one more problem like this, then you will understand more. Take a screenshot. Pardhu Reddy is asking how many marks is this sum, sir? He has not leave class 10th, I think so right now. Okay, let's try this sum. Let's try this sum and tell me the answer fast. We will do it in 2 line or 3 line only. We can do this sum in 2-3 lines only. Bases are same, already same, bases are same. So we have to make coefficients at 1. So we will send all the coefficients to the power. We will send all the coefficients to the power. Okay. So what we will do here is, see, we will send this 2 also. No coefficient, we will send this half also. So log 5 square base 10 plus log 8 base 10 minus log 4 to the power half base 10. Understanding? 4 to the power half. We have sent half here. Okay? Okay, nice. So this will get into multiplication. So log 5 square into 8 base 10 minus log square root of 4 is 2. So this will become 25 into 8 upon 2 base 10. So this will become log 100 base 10. And now you are champion in doing these easy things. 100 base 10 is 2. Correct? Okay. Let's move on to next one. Question number 12. Try it. So log x base 4 plus log x base 2. So first we have to make base same. Without making base same, we can't apply any property. Okay. So it will be log x base 2 square and log x base 2. Base power goes to division. So 1 by 2 log x base 2 plus log x base 2 is equal to 6. What can I take common? I can take common log x base 2. So half plus 1. And what is half plus 1? Taking LCM, you will get how much? 3 by 2. Now we can cancel it. So log x base 2 became 4. So x is equal to 2 to the power 4. This will go here and this will go to the power. So x equal to how much? 16 here. X is 16. Understood? Excellent. Everybody is understanding this thing. Question number 13. Let's do question number 13 here. 14 by 3, 19 by 6. Okay, let's do it. So everything we are seeing here is in this first part, both are power of, both are power of 3. Both are power of 3. So I can write this as log 3 cube base 3 square. And I can write this as log 2 to the power 5, 2 to the power 3. So this will go to multiplication, this will go to division. So 3 by 2 log 3 base 3 plus 5 by 3 log 2 base 2. 2 base 2 is 1, 3 base 3 is 1. So we got 3 by 2 plus 5 by 3. LCM is 6. So 9 plus 10. Excellent. Some students already gave answer as 19 by 6. Okay. Can we move on to next one? Oh, we have already done the 14th one. Let's try the 15th one. Let's try the 15th one. Vanilla is getting 25. Okay. 25, 25. Okay, okay, nice. See, we can interchange these two. We can interchange 16 and 5. Already we have done that. Property number 10. So 5 to the power log 16 base 4. And what is log 16 base 4? That is 2. So answer is 25. Okay. So property number 10 can be used easily in this. In property number 10, what we have done? In property number 10, what we have done? A to the power log B base C. So we have interchanged A and B. So we got B to the power log A base C. We got B to the power log A base C. Naman, don't spam here. Okay? Don't spam. That's a random doubt you are asking again and again. What you are asking, sir? What if all A's are same and B is different? Is this formula for that like the sixth property? What it means? Can you understand yourself what you are saying? Okay. Let's do this. Last question is there. 16th one. 1 upon log BC base A plus 1. 1 upon log CA base B plus 1. 1 upon log AB base C plus 1. Okay. Kalyani is asking, sir, where we will use logarithm in real life? Yes, very good, Kalyani. In real life, what is use of you? Nothing. What is use of me? Nothing. So these types of things we should not ask where we will use in real life. Obviously, everywhere log is used. Everywhere. Whenever you are doing any of the things, any of the experiments, any of the calculation, higher level, obviously log will come into use. Obviously it will not be used for lifting bricks or going to gym or doing some cycling. It will be not used here in day to day work, but for producing any of the engineering marvel it will be used. So see what I will do. Right now I can't take reciprocal, I can't do anything because everything is looking very complex. So this is a good question. Just see here, can I write this one as log A base A. First tell me this thing. Why I have chosen A base only? Because here A was given. So I have taken A also here. Can I take that one as log A base A? Yes. What should I take this one? If base is B here, what I write this one as? Log B base B. Very good. Log B base B. Similarly, this can be written as log C base C. So this will be 1 upon log BC base A plus log A base A. This will be 1 upon log CA base B plus log B base B plus 1 upon log AB base C plus log C base C. If both bases are same, log will apply the addition property of log ABC base A. Here it will be again ABC base B, and here again it will be ABC base C. Now what I will apply? I will apply the our famous reciprocal property, eighth property. Reciprocate. When we will reciprocate, it will become log A base ABC. It will apply log B base ABC, and it will be log C base ABC. Now since all bases are same and all are in addition, we will apply the addition property here, log ABC base ABC, which is equal to 1. Okay. So we have completed log all the basics question. Okay. And I think you all have understood these log thing, and it will be very much helpful for you. Okay. Yeah, this is looking easy now. So this is the level. Okay. Nothing is hard. You just have to study. Okay.
All right. Good morning. First of all, as usual, I'm going to ask something which is, am I audible? Are you able to see me right now? Hmm? Let's see the comments there. Comments. Let's check. Yes. Okay, good. All right. So let's start. Yeah, good morning, by the way. We are going to start here. The last thing which you are going to get in the graph, and that is going to be regarding slope and area. Last time we have talked about, yes, tomorrow there is no class. Okay, somebody is asking, who is asking? Just one. Yes, tomorrow there is no class. Now let's move on. So we are going to start the slope and area case. We learned that the slope means acceleration for velocity and area means displacement. Okay, very good. Vamshi, you have written this thing correct. Vamshi Krishnan, very good. Okay, yes, every subject will be like having no class tomorrow. Okay. So we're going to do this thing with the help of questions. So here's we got first question, which is area between speed time graph and time axis. Okay, so listen carefully, very, very carefully. Let's recall what we know about area stuff. We know area under V versus T graph, meaning display, this is velocity by the way, is displacement. And how does it supposed to look like? Well, it's like this. Suppose we got x-axis and y-axis here, v, t, and you can see there are two areas. I'm just going to highlight both of them. One area is gonna be green area, and another is gonna be this blue area. Tell me something before I proceed. Does the displacement can be positive, negative, zero? Can it take negative value to be precise? Hmm? Hmm? Displacement, can it take negative value? Displacement. Yes. Displacement can be negative because it's a vector. So why am I asking? Because any area below t axis will be negative. Okay. And any area above the axis, area above the axis would be positive. Wait a moment, would be positive. Now, there is one thing you need to know. If suppose I call this thing as A1, then displacement is going to be A1 minus A2. Distance is gonna be A1 plus A2. A2 I'm gonna write with the color. This is A2 area. Is that fine? Did you understood? Very good. Yes. Above t-axis positive, below t-axis negative. Oh, it's going out of the slide. Oh, I think you can see everything except this axis stuff. Okay. It's an axis, AXIS. All right. Mm, good. So what would be the answer of our question? The area between speed, time, graph, axis is given by, like, we talk about here velocity versus time, but this is a speed versus time. So what do you think? Very good. Speed means distance. So answer is gonna be distance. Now I kind of like written something here. So I'm just going to write it as a note point here so that you can clearly see it and write it down in your copy. Note point, displacement is equals to area under velocity versus time graph. Second, displacement would be written as A1 minus A2, area above and here area below. Is that fine? Just write it down this note point and that would be enough. Now we are going to move on to the next question. Yes, you can, Shiv. Yesterday, no problem. We are actually doing from the start, so no issue there. Yesterday, I did not join. Get this. Okay. No problem, Abhishek. Like I said, you can proceed and see this thing and write it down. Now I'm going to wait for a while you write this thing, and I'm gonna start the counting for for taking the screenshot, making sure you get the enough time to take the screenshot. Why there is no class tomorrow? There is another meeting we have, we meaning as an institute, that's why. And tell me something, you're not enjoying your holiday, is that what you're saying? Oh, you don't like Sunday. You know what? We should have like a complaint to the system that the students are asking for Monday to Saturday class and Sunday is going to be test. Full day, all day, engagement until you get the JEE or NEET. Good, right? Did I said your deep down desirable thought in your mind? Hmm? Okay. Anyway, I'm going to say the numbers now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let's move on to the next question. The next question is actually the calculative one. The previous question was theoretical one. So let's see what this question is saying. It says, first of all, we had a velocity versus time graph. Of course, it would be. The body is moving in a straight line. That is also good. The displacement and distance traveled by the body in 6 seconds. So we need to calculate two things here: distance and displacement. But how do we do that? We learned that we just need to calculate area, and area below negative, area above positive. So tell me, what do you think? Should I give you time? Like, it's not that difficult question, but if you want, you can check. I will give you 1 minute, okay? 1 minute. Try solving the question. Very good. You already did this question. Okay, your calculation is faster. That's why you're getting the answer so quickly. I mean, so many people are getting answer. I can't see the name because the chat box is going with the speed of light. Okay. All right. So let's see here. I'm just going to tell like step by step. First, there is a green area which is positive, and its value is going to be, let's call it A1, which is 4 into 2. Very difficult calculation, I know, but you can do it. And then we have area A3, which is 2 into 2, which is even more difficult calculation, but I believe you can do it. So these are positive area you're going to get, and then we are going to have here negative area. Negative area is going to be below t-axis, and its value is going to be A2, which is going to look like 2 into 2. 2 into 2, that is going to be 4. Now once we got all of these things, then we will do it slowly, slowly, meaning if we need to calculate this placement, we're going to do a1 minus a2 plus a3, which is going to be 8 minus 4 plus 4, which is only 8. When we need to calculate here distance, all we need to do is a1, a2, a3, because distance don't care whether something becomes negative or not. It will always be registered as positive, which means 8 plus 4 plus 4, that would be 16. Is that clear? Hmm? Okay, so what is the answer? 816. So as you can see, this thing is completed. Came out to be very easy, right? If you felt it was easy, it's not because the question was easy, it's because your understanding is this thing, okay? You know, everything is kind of relative, said by the Einstein, and it is kind of like true here as well. All right, should we move on? I'm gonna say the counting. Five, four, three, two, one. Somebody's keep on saying namaskaram. Yeah, namaste, I guess. Pay attention to the concept. That would be a much better namaskar, by the way. Now, moving on to the next thing. For the velocity time graph shown in a figure, what the fraction of the distance covered by the body in last 2 seconds to the total distance. Okay, listen carefully what it says. It says distance covered in the last 2 seconds, meaning here between t equals to 5 to t equals to 7. Let's call it that distance as d1. And then it says compared to the total distance. Total distance goes from, of course, 0, which could be taken as 1 also, because 0 to 1 nothing is happening, to t equals to 7. That is d2. We need to figure out something called d1 by d2. Do you wish to try? Why did I even say this thing here? The moment I turn my head to see on the comments, what I see is I am seeing answers there. But just in case, take your time. I will wait for your answer. Let's see how many of you are going to get. Okay. Anish, yes, that is true. Anish Patel, I guess. All right, look at this. All of you are getting the answer, which means I believe this is also getting easier for you. Only I understood your statement. That earlier thing was just a sarcastic statement by me. Okay. Okay, here people are giving the correct answer, but a few of them are not. I'm not gonna say the names here, but that means we need to check this thing completely. Okay, so let's try to understand. Okay, let's start. Very easy. Triangle, rectangle, triangle. That's all you need to know. Triangle area A1, half, base, which is 2, height, which is 10. Oh, by the way, the diagram is slightly deformed. I think you already catch that, which means at least you know the height is gonna be 10. So these two cancel, you get 10 here. Then A2, which is a rectangle. This is going to be 10 into 2. 10 into 2, which is going to be 20. Last is triangle. You don't need to calculate this thing, but just for the sake. 1 by 2 into base into height, you will get again 10. So what you're getting as D1 here is gonna be 10, and what you're getting D2 is 10, 20, and 10. And just like that, you got the answer. Was it still easier for you? Hmm? Was it feel easy? Remember, it's not easy because it's an easy thing. It's easy because you're understanding it. If you keep on getting easier question or get a feeling that it's easier, I might have to do something. Now, here's the next question. Which of the figure corresponding to the cast when a body travels for a certain time with a uniform acceleration? This line, this thing right here, this thing is important. And then with uniform velocity. Now here you do not need to calculate anything. What you do need to do is identify. Let's see whether you can do the identification or not. Will it be still be a easier question for you or not? I'm going to check the comments box. Let's see the comments there. Hmm. Okay, you're getting the answer, which is also expected, but more people are getting the answer, which is not expected. First of all of them are velocity versus time, just in case. Good? All right. So people give the correct answer. So I will just fill the gap here. First thing we need to understand is whenever we say uniform acceleration, it simply means slope is constant. Slope is constant, meaning line either increase or decrease. Clear? Which is something like this. So we got that for uniform acceleration. Then for uniform velocity, of course, it is gonna be horizontal. V versus T. This is uniform velocity. And just like that, our question is done. Basically, you need to combine these two graphs into one, and that is gonna be C option. Is there any difficulty, anything you wanna know, like any doubt you have? I will wait, check the comments, move on after counting 5 seconds as usual. Oh, somebody is saying they did not understand the D2 part. Okay, from the previous question, D2 is basically the total distance. Okay, total distance meaning add all the areas for the previous question, not this one. Is that clear with everybody? Good, very good, very good. Sai Rishi, you don't have to be that creative. Moving on. Next is acceleration of the moving body can be found from. Now, this I will give it to you because again, it's not a calculative question. It's basically theoretical one. Take your time, tell me the answer, which is quite easy, but I will wait and check how easy really is for you. Very good. Very good. I mean, we already did this thing like 100 of times now, so I believe the answer everybody knows. It's the slope of velocity versus time graph. Just in case what the other option represent, I'm just going to state that thing completely. Like this one is called displacement. This one, what do you think? What is distance into time? What is meter into second? Do you know any physical quantity which is meter into second? Distance into time. Hmm? Do you know any physical quantity? I'm gonna check the comments now. Nope. Speed is not distance into time. Speed is distance divided by time. So looks like we are not getting anything. So right now it is not available, no data. For now, I'm saying there is a reason I'm saying right now because as you go for higher studies, there are few things. Next is slope of distance versus time graph. That is called speed. Is that clear? So just remember a note point. Slope always meant as whatever quantity you get in the y-axis divided by whatever quantity you got on x-axis horizontal, like a divide. It's always gonna be divide type, like fraction, something like that. And for area, always meant as x into y, whatever quantity you got in x and y axis. Simple. Now moving on to the next question. Velocity versus time of the given and calculate the displacement in 10 seconds. Now take your time. I want to see the comments. Okay? Try. But be careful. Oh, did anybody wants previous slide? Okay, I forgot to do the counting. Maybe that's why they're asking. So here is the previous slide, counting up to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Moving on. Now try doing this question. Be careful, the total time is not given as 10 seconds here. As you clearly see, this is a 3 and 0 just in case. So you have to think about it. What would be the velocity at a 10 second, which is done by the similar triangle. And when you do the similar triangle thing there, then and only then you can figure out what would be the height, half base into height, and that's it. And look at that, people are getting the answer, but not same answer. Why not same answer? Oh, maybe because they are kind of doing small mistake in the calculation, just tiny mistake, okay? You know what? Let's solve it because I see a lot of people giving the answer. Solution. So how does it play out? Just make two triangle. One is a big one, another is gonna be small one. Both are similar triangle. Big one has height equals to 20 like this and base is equals to 30. And the small version, wait for it, the small one has base of 10 but height unknown. Now thing about similar triangle is you can do height by base for the big one equals to height and base of the small one. That would be giving you h is equals to 20 by 3. That is going to be height. Once you get the height, then everything is easy peasy. Area, which is going to be, of course, displacement is going to be half base, which is 10, and height 20 by 3. So these two cancel, we get 100 divided by 3, which is gonna be 33.34. And you can repeat, by the way. Any doubt about that? Any doubt you have? uh, how I got the height of this thing? Similar triangle. Similar triangle says height base ratio should be same. Very good, very good. So I'm gonna say the thing. I mean, many people are saying, sir, no problem, and I kind of like clarify this thing. So here it is: 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Somebody is saying you did not understood the question. Okay, one more time and last time. You need to calculate displacement, which is area. Area can be done if you know the height and base. For that, we did the similar triangle, and similar triangle means height base ratio should be same. Did the maths, did the magic, and answer happen. Easy. Now moving on to next question. Oh, now this is getting a slightly calculated one. So take your time and try doing that. And you know what? I am kind of like giving you easy question. Am I? Am I giving you easy question? Would you like to have a challenging one? You know me, you're going to get that if you actually really perform well. Soma, Harit, Soma, I will be showing that bit later, or maybe you can watch the recording. Okay, Vishrita, you're giving the answer. Sorry if I can't say the name. Manaswani, okay, good. So, Soyab, Mohammed Soyab, I believe. Okay, good. Shrubi. Okay. I'm still waiting for more answer. And Bhavni and Pranavendra Maurya Pooja. Okay, there are lot of name now. Charitra Mahindra Shiva. Shiva, I don't know about your answer. Do check it. Mani Kumar, okay. Maurya Avinash, yes, I saw that. Shiven. You know what? The difficult thing in my lecture is actually reading the name while the comment section is going with the speed of, you know what I usually say. So forgive me if I do not say your name. Sorry about that, but you know, there are so many answers there. Anyway, let's get to the solving part, shall we? It says we have velocity versus time graph, which we can see that. It says distance traveled by the particle in 4 seconds is 4 second meaning complete. So we will do this way. We are gonna make here tiny triangle. This is gonna be a rectangle. This is gonna be another rectangle. This is gonna be a big triangle. Let's start with the big triangle. Big triangle A1. That thing is half base into height, which is 10. Then this rectangle, which is A2, that is gonna be height into base 20. Then tiny triangle, which is A3, which is going to be, here height is 10 to 20, which means 10, and the base here is going to be 1, so it is gonna be 5. Then A4, which is going to be base into height. Base is gonna be 2, height is gonna be 10, so here we get 20. So what we got is 10, 20, 5, 20, 55. Easy, right? Hmm? We are getting easy question. Too many easy question, isn't it? Not fair. Like how am I supposed to surprise student if they are getting all the answers very quickly? Right? Right? Should I do a challenging question? I do have another question here, but do you want a challenging question? Say yes, sir. Come on. Yes, sir. Say yes, sir. Now it's gonna be fun. All right. So here it is, a challenging question. Check acceleration is positive or negative if displacement versus time graph is given. Displacement versus time, and here's the graph. Now try. All you had to do. Should I give you hint? Do you want hint? Hmm? It's a good question, by the way. It will make sure that you will take some time. There is no option, so consider it like a subjective question, which means you have not completely subjective because you got only two options here: positive or negative. You need to tell which one is going to be. And let's see the comment box. Are they happy for the challenging question, or are they really happy for the challenging question? Okay, no hint. All right, accepted. You're having a dignity and pride and a bit of an ego, which is good thing actually for a student. Really good. And I can see people are divided between both the values. Some are saying positive, some are saying negative. But who knows the answer? What could be the correct answer? Hmm. Try not to use any external help, because if you win, if you got correct answer, it's all because of you and you alone. Somebody says constant. I didn't ask for acceleration being constant. I asked whether it is positive or negative. All right. So, what do you say? Shall we see the answer? Somebody said neutral. That is not going to be neutral. Neutral means zero. So, shall we see the answer? Hmm? Ready to get disappointed or maybe acknowledge that it was correct? Ready or not? Okay, listen. Listen very carefully. Acceleration is called v minus u divided by t. Agree? First equation of motion. So all you need is two velocities, right? Like velocity at two different points. One is initial, one is final, one is before, one is after. That's all. So I'm going to select two random points here. One is here, one is here. And I'm going to make a tangent over here. Wait, why am I making a tangent over here? Because tangent slope gives you velocity. Once again, tangent slope gives velocity. Okay, so you tell me that where the angle is actually more, or should I say, which velocity do you think is more, the u here or v? or is it theta bigger or theta 2? Meaning, depending on that, we can tell acceleration is positive or negative. Hmm? Let's see here. Very good. Initial velocity is greater than final velocity. The moment you get this realization, you will know that acceleration, which is supposed to be v minus u by t, will become negative. And just like that, the answer is, so if you selected by positive, don't be depressed or anything like that. I mean, who cares? First thing, you tried, you got something that matters. And if you got negative, then that means you did a good question there. Okay, I hope you did by self, not taking the help of any internet or AI thing, or maybe your parents or sibling or anybody else in the entire universe, just by you. I hope you did it just by you. And Shubham Reddy, that's a creative answer. Okay, so I'm gonna say the words now. Very good, very good. Those who got the answer by themselves. Five, four, three, two, one. Let's move on. So here we have another question. Velocity versus time graph is given. The moving object is shown in figure. The total displacement of the object during the time interval in which there is a non-zero acceleration and retardation. So as you can see, the graph is kind of like given here, and you need to understand that here it is kind of like goes from 20 to 40. Here height is 4 and here height is 1. They're asking what would be the total displacement when it has some acceleration or retardation. Now I believe you can do this question, so I will be waiting for 1 minute or two, and I'm already getting the answer here. Who did that? Who is the culprit? Naman and Rishi and uh, Cherry? What is that word? Okay, anyway. Rishi and so, okay, there is a lot of name. Why did I even bother to say 2 minutes when I can get the answer within 10 seconds? Either somehow you have some glucon D or some energy drink before you get into the physics class, I believe, or either this question is kind of like easy for you. Oh, you have idli. Okay, that's good for you then. All right, that's good. Very good. You know what? Let's solve it. Why delay it? So here's the solution. Solution is going to be, it says when acceleration is non-zero. And there is only like 2 points here, or should I say 20 to 40. This is velocity versus time graph, and the graph we need to calculate the area for is this. So I'm going to divide it into two parts. One is going to be rectangle and triangle. This thing is gonna be rectangle, which is going to be 20, and this is going to be the height, which is 1, and then remaining height is gonna be 4. So for the triangle area, I'm gonna call it as A1, which is equals to half base into height. Now this thing starts from 1 to 4, I believe. Yes, so it needs some correction. This thing is gonna be 3. So here we get 3, and this is gonna be 30. Then A2 is gonna be 20 into 1, which is 20. And just like that, the answer is 50. Any doubt you have? Any doubt? Oh, somebody did the area of trapezium, some of the parallel hidden formula. I hope you understand that trapezium has like a two parallel line opposite. One is big, one is small, and then you calculated. I hope so. You did this way. Okay, Shoaib, that's fine. Um, Sir, is it a square? Not in a conventional way because the height is 1 and base is 20. Sir, they ask retardation, right? Yes, retardation means that the graph would be decreasing. Whoever is asking, the retardation is occurring here. This thing is retardation. Retardation. And that portion right here is acceleration. Is that clear? Hmm? What is retardation, Shubham? Retardation is called negative acceleration. It's just a different name given. So I believe everybody is done. And let's say the words. Five, four. Naman, wait. Somebody is saying something. So I will kind of like give the question to all of you. Somebody is saying, sir, acceleration is constant here, from here and here. Not entirely true. The acceleration is literally zero. I mean, it's constantly zero, but it is zero. Understand? That is the thing you need to understand. For 0 to 20 and then 40 to 60. Clear? Now, again, I'm gonna do my counting. Five, four, three, two, one. Okay, let's move on. I guess this is also going to be easy for you. But you know what? Give the answer anyway. Give the answer. Give the answer. Do you want to have a challenging question, by the way? Because it's getting boring, isn't it? What do you say? Not boring? I guess your internal monologue will be something like this, sir. For the first time in my life, I feel like in control. I'm able to give the answer so quickly and so swiftly. I feel this feeling, it feels thrilling and so, and don't want to lose to the tough question. But really, come on, without the tough question, without something to challenge you in your life, would we really be enjoyable? Do you want to have a tough question? Tough mean like not really tough. Siddiqui, okay, different name. Somebody is asking relative speed. Does the time stop for the photon perspective? Yes, definitely. But that is an irrelevant question for our topic, just in case. Okay, so after this, I will give you the tough question. So here it is. It says which of the following correct statement is true for this, meaning which one is fast. Look, very easy. All you need to do is check out the angle. Okay, B slow, or should I say slowest? C fastest. And just like that, we got the answer. Like, really, is it that difficult? Hmm. Hmm. It says D, no. It says A faster than D, no. Car C is the slowest, definitely no. Now, for the challenging question. Ready? Hmm? Hope so. This is velocity versus time. Question says we have a graph. It goes through a point right here, which is called 0 comma 4, and it goes to a point called um, 10 comma 14. Question is find the acceleration value. If you got that, then find the displacement from t equals to 0 to t equals to, and I will hold that information because first do the acceleration part, then I will ask you the second portion. Let's see whether you can get the answer or not. It is going to be an impressive question. Oh, by the way, there is no option here, so try not to do A, B, C, D. It won't work. You need to actually give the value. There is no option here. I am trying to read the comment, Charan. Paste it once again. I will try. And look at this. Finally, people are getting the answer. 10 root 2 is not correct answer. Whoever says that. Okay. Sharan, you don't have to copy paste your answer because that will make your answer something like 11 rather than correct one. Krit- Kritika, yeah, that's correct. Okay, let's try to reveal the answer. What you require is called slope, and slope is this. Tan theta is equals to height. What could be the height here? 14, 4, 10. What could be the base? 10, 0, 10. 10 by 10, 1. So acceleration is 1. Is that acceptable? Hmm? Is that acceptable? Okay. Now should I give or ask the next part? Ready? Ready or not? Somebody saying explain again or explain one more time, just last time. Slope is called acceleration tan theta. I just made a triangle which has height of 14 minus 4, 10 and base is 10. So 10 by 10, 1. Now here's your question. I asked from 0 to 5. I believe some people are already giving the answer thinking that I will be giving 10 seconds. You're highly wrong. Somebody is saying, sir, we can't use the distance formula in the graph. You can, actually, you can. That's the whole point here. Very good, very good. I'm starting to get some answer which may or may not be true. But I'm gonna wait and check how many of you are going to give the answer. Hmm. All right, all right. We are seeing many answer here. But you know what? Not all answers are correct, unfortunately. Now let's see whether you were fortunate or not, whether you got the correct answer or not. So, okay, let's try. So first thing I will address this point. Somebody says, can we use the formula or not? Answer is 100% you can use the formula. How to do that? Easy peasy. Initial velocity is actually the intercept on y-axis. Acceleration we got is 1. Time is equals to 5 seconds. So I wonder how to calculate displacement. Like I really wonder. Like which equation of motion am I supposed to use here? Hmm? Can we use v is equals to u plus at? No. Can we use v square equals to u square plus 2as? Definitely no. So what is left here? Ut plus half at square. So u4 times 5 plus half 1 5 square. So this is gonna be 20 plus 25 by 2, and this thing is going to be 20 plus that thing is gonna be 12.5, then we get 32.5. Now do you have any complaint regarding the solution? Let's see, do you have any complaint regarding the solution? Using the graph. Oh, you want the graph way, like a area calculation. All right, that can also be done. That can also be done. I just shown the formula can be used. If you want to get area thing, then it's gonna be like this. First of all, you understand total area you have to take, meaning this bottom rectangle, which is definitely going to have 40 in it, and then triangle area here, which is going to have a height of 10, base of 10, half height, and this. Oh, sorry. Did I by mistake took like a 10-second there? Yeah, I made a mistake here. First of all, let's remove this thing. Let's remove it. Let's remove this. Let's remove this also. Let's make a different diagram to make it clear. Here you're going to get graph like that, and you only need to take up to 5 seconds. This is going to be 4 height, this is gonna be base 5, and here I don't know whether you can calculate this thing, but I will directly tell 4 plus 5 9. This is going to be height 9 over here, and then whether you do the trapezium thing or whether you do the triangle and rectangle, that's up to you, and you can get the answer. Is that clear? Somebody is saying, can we use a is equals to d by t square? Why would you do that? That is not, d by t squared does not going to work just because the area have a unit called meter per second square. Okay, that is not a correct method. uh, you're asking, somebody is asking, sir, how did I got the 9 value here? Look, 9 is this way. Okay, it's hard to understand, but think in this way. I use proportion here. Think in this way, 10 gives you 10. Oh, wait a minute. Uh, I hate when that happen. So I use a proportion which is 10 gives you 10. So 5 must gives you 5. So 5 base gives you additional 5 height, which is making 5 plus 4, 9. That's how. Now I'm going to do the counting because I don't see any problem or any complaint or any doubt from you guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and over. So I hope you have taken this thing, and let's see. Uniform acceleration of the body from rest to rest is represented by. Not a good question because it feels incomplete. Actually, it is complete, it's just taking the previous one data. So I was wondering, like, what would be the last question I should do? Do you want a last question? Let's see the comment box here. One last question. One last. Should I make it difficult? What do you say? What do you say? Difficult one? Okay, if you ask for it. And it's very difficult. First of all, do not see this thing. And I must warn you, this is tough mains level. Like mains is here, easy mains is here, medium mains is here, tough mains. This is gonna be a tough mains question. If you can do that, you can pretty much do anything in kinematics. The graph I'm making is not a standard graph. This thing is velocity square on y-axis. What did I said? Velocity square. And this thing is displacement. Displacement. Uh, Wait for it. I guess the Microsoft did not like the tough question. Anyway, displacement on x-axis, and here is the graph. It starts from a point called 0 comma 10 and it goes to a point called 10 comma 20. Question is simply saying one thing, only one. Find acceleration. And if you are looking for something slightly easier version, then do the second thing, which is find initial velocity. And let me warn you about this question. This is not a question I should be doing in the CBC at all. Like, really, I should not be doing or giving this question, seriously speaking, because it's beyond your level. Really, beyond your level. But if by chance, by tiny bit of a chance, you can actually do this thing, you have my full respect. And believe me, you can do any question in kinematics if and only you can get that. You got 3 minutes, by the way. Take your time. Take your time. Class is almost over. Those who wanted to leave, they can leave. No issue. Because this is a super difficult question I gave. Hmm. I'm getting some values for initial velocity and acceleration, but they may or may not be true. Hmm. 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 All right. Some people are saying, sir, they want to have their breakfast as soon as possible. And I respect the breakfast thing. Breakfast is actually very good. And you should definitely have it. So listen carefully. This is the question, and here I took that thing on y-axis and that thing on x-axis. This is gonna be slope, that is gonna be intercept on y-axis. By realizing that, you can say m, which is slope, is 2 times of acceleration. Slope here is tan theta. Tan theta over here, you can check that it is base 10 and height is 10. So it is gonna be 10 by 10 to A. A is equals to 1 by 2. Those who gave answer 0.5 meter per second square have some sort of like shoulder padding, because you did an awesome question, very important, tough question beyond CBC level. If you did, awesome. That doesn't mean you are just going to copy paste the 1 by 2 right now. Okay, it doesn't count. If you gave the answer previously, that is the respectable thing. Not now, not now. Now for the initial velocity, u square is c, and u square in this context is gonna be 10, and u value is gonna be root 10. And with that, our last class has been concluded, meaning for the kinematics portion, the next chapter is going to be Newton's law of motion. And as usual, I'm gonna say those words. Thank you for listening. Let's meet in the next video. Oh, actually, you will continue in a different way. So that is it for kinematics. Okay, have your breakfast, make sure you have it complete, and that would be it.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Naman. Okay. So, in the last class, we are discussing periodic properties, in which atomic radius we completed and ionization energy we completed. Okay. And just a little idea we discuss about electron gain enthalpy or electron affinity. Okay. So, I am starting from that topic again. Okay. So, the third property we were discussing that time is electron affinity. Okay. Electron affinity, or another name of this is, we can also say like this, electron gain enthalpy. Electron gain enthalpy. Okay. So how to define beta? First I am giving you definition, then we'll discuss. Definition is कि amount of energy released, most of the time released beta. Okay. So amount of energy released when an electron is added to outermost shell, to outermost shell of an isolated, okay, gaseous atom. Gaseous atom. Okay. Isolated gaseous atom. Yes, sir. Tomorrow is holiday. Tomorrow there is no B2B class. Okay. So we'll meet. Next class will happen on Monday, as usual, according to the time. I hope you got this information earlier also. Okay. So देखो listen. अब come to the topic part. कि amount of energy released बता ना. I'm saying energy released when an electron is added to outermost shell of an isolated gaseous atom. Can I say here, suppose as an example, okay, hydrogen gaseous atom which has configuration of 1s1, single electron, or one electron is added, then we'll get hydride ion beta. Configuration become 1s2, two electrons. So this free electron when we are adding, acha, voice is not coming. One minute. Mic is off. 1 minute beta I am taking. Okay. Now it is audible. Is it audible beta? Voice is not clear. हाँ, why do positive? Okay, okay, clear. चलो. So what I am saying beta कि suppose hydrogen which has one electron, or we are adding the one electron, अब this electron gets stabilized because it is under the attraction of that nucleus of hydrogen atom. So amount of energy will released because electron is getting the stability. Okay. So hydrogen, one electron is adding, then hydride ion, then energy released. है ना? This energy released is known as this energy release is known as electron affinity. Electron affinity. Okay. So if I take one more example, we have fluorine gas. Fluorine gas. Then we are adding the electron. What will get? We get bit of fluoride ion. Fluoride ion. Okay. Fluorine gas. We are adding one more electron. Fluoride ion. Achha, what is the configuration of fluorine? So fluorine configuration is 1s2, 2s2, 2p5 beta. Okay, when one electron will add, if we add the one electron, what will happen? So the configuration will become 1s2, 2s2, 2p6. Okay, this configuration is equal to this configuration. This configuration is equal to neon configuration. This configuration is equal to neon configuration. So by adding of electron, this electron is getting stabilized better. So amount of energy will release because whenever anyone gets the stability, it lowers its energy. Stability increases, energy decreases. Okay. So here the amount of energy released is known as electron gain enthalpy. Electron gain enthalpy. Clear? Next is beta for noble gas. Suppose there is a noble gas. Noble gas like we have helium, neon, argon, etc. So I'm taking the example of helium. and we are adding the electron beta in helium gas. So what we'll get? We get He minus. Up, can you tell me the helium which is already stable beta, already stable, or we are adding the electron, then it will oppose the addition of electron because here you are going to add new shell 2s1. This configuration is not getting stabilized. So for doing this work, we have to do some work. Okay. So forcefully you will add the electron in this, then the energy is required for this thing. So here energy will absorb it. Energy will absorb. Energy absorb. So can I say ki electron gain enthalpy is mostly beta which type of process? Exothermic process. Okay, this process is exothermic, mostly exothermic because energy is released, mostly exothermic. Okay, but in case of noble gases, yes, but in case of noble gases, what can happen? But for the noble gases, the energy will absorb and process will become and process will become endothermic. Okay, process is endothermic. Can you tell me, beta, this is a molecular property or atomic property? Electron gain enthalpy or electron affinity is an atomic property. You know, we are defining for a isolated gaseous atom. Isolated gaseous atom. Okay. Next thing is, uh, what should be the unit of it? Unit of electron gain enthalpy or electron affinity. Unit. So unit is the unit of energy, beta. Unit of energy, है ना? Like we discussed for ionization energy and for electron gain enthalpy, the unit is same. Okay. Yes. You're correct saying, Nilesh beta, we forcefully add the electron in the noble gas configuration, so energy is required. Energy is required for the noble gases. Okay. Unit beta, electron volt per atom. Unit is joule, है ना? Unit is calorie, kilocalorie per mole. Yes, kilojoule per mole. Correct, beta. Okay. So clear ना beta? Electron gain enthalpy idea is clear. Electron gain, देखो as the name suggests कि the enthalpy change or the energy released when electron is added to the outermost shell of, है ना? Outermost shell of an isolated gaseous atom. Okay. Next is beta electronegativity. Electronegativity. Okay, in short, we will write its En, or sometimes its symbol is written as X. Okay, electronegativity. Electronegativity. This is very important term. Bit. Enthalpy spelling wrong, maybe possible. Oh, no. En, no? This. No, I am correcting it. Enthalpy. Correct? Thank you. So electronegativity. Yes, for noble gases, energy is absorbed. Unit again, but a unit is the unit of energy. So electron volt or kilojoule per mole, kilocalorie per mole, because it is also an amount of energy released. Ab, this electronegativity is also very important term because it help us in chemical bonding. It will help us in like general organic chemistry. Throughout the chemistry, electronegativity is very important term. Okay, electronegativity is very important term. Dhanush is giving the definition: tendency of an atom to attract the shared pair of electron towards itself within a covalent bond. Correct, beta. Okay. So for electronegativity, देखो I am defining first, then we'll discuss. Okay. So we can say tendency of tendency of an atom to attract, okay, shared pair of electrons, shared pair of electrons towards itself itself in a covalently bonded molecule. In a covalently bonded molecule. Okay, in a covalently bonded molecule. Okay, this is the definition of Google's in the war. In class electronaffinity means average of ionization energy and electron affinity. This is a way to find the relative value, है ना? But according to the Mulliken scale, there's so many scale. So yes, you correct, beta, है ना? कि if we take the value of ionization energy and electron affinity in electron volt, okay, or we'll get take the average of it, then we'll get the value, okay. Clear. uh, Millikan oil drop experiment is the atomic structure part, beta. Shared pair of electron, I am coming to it, okay. Chalo bab se ab we will discuss, beta, na. We just na avoid the typing and listen. It's not possible, beta. I am coming from far away, na. I am coming from Sujitra campus to here, so it's not possible to take the first class in the morning. Okay, it took at least 1+ hour. Okay, chalo. So, tendency of an atom to attract shared pair of electrons towards itself in a covalently bonded molecule. Chalo, how to tell me better? Ki if suppose we have HF molecule, HF molecule, है ना? HF molecule. Okay. Now, can you tell me for in HF molecule how to write its Lewis dot structure? Are you able to write the Lewis dot structure? Okay. Okay. So, Chitra, very good. We'll meet from 1st of June. We are starting. What HF is a molecule, hydrogen fluoride. Clear? So, hydrogen hydrogen configuration is 1s1 beta. Okay, of fluorine configuration is 1s2, 2s2, 2p5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, atomic number 1, atomic number 9. Can you tell me in hydrogen how many unpaired electron present? In hydrogen, how many unpaired electron present? With hydrogen having one unpaired electron. Or in fluorine, total valence electrons 7. है Valence electron 7, but unpaired electron is 1. Valence electron 7, unpaired electron is 1. Okay, I am repeating now, beta. Ki hydrogen and fluorine we wrote the electronic configuration. Okay, so valence electrons in hydrogen is 1. Okay, and fluorine valence electrons are 7. 7. 7 valence electrons. Okay, now this will complete its duplet. This will complete its octet. Okay, so we will write like this. Now, can I write better? Hydrogen single bond fluorine. Hydrogen single bond. Two pair of electron present in between in a bond. It is a bond pair. Single bond. Okay. Now, can you tell me if this pair of electron should be present between hydrogen and fluorine in a covalent bond? Okay. This hydrogen and fluorine. This hydrogen and fluorine. This pair of electrons should be present in between. Okay, or this is है ना, I am changing the color. Suppose कि this one to this one है ना. This is not participating in bonding but present in the valence shell. Okay, so they are known as beta lone pair. This is our bond pair, which is in between two atoms. Lone pair and bond pair. Clear? Beta, this lone pair and bond pair part is clear. if I say कि hydrogen is forming a single bond with fluorine, then there are two electrons in the bond. Beta, can you tell me which has more? It is a single bond. Yes, it is a single bond. Yes, yes, Sadiq, it is a single bond. My question is, beta, which has more protons? Which has more proton? Hydrogen or fluorine? Fluorine. So fluorine attracts this electron pair strongly towards itself. Fluorine attracts this electron pair strongly towards itself. Okay. So can I say कि hydrogen and fluorine, this electron pair shifted, this electron pair will shift fluorine slightly beta. So what will happen? कि here partial negative charge will develop or here partial positive charge will develop. Then we will say the bond becomes a polar bond because two charges creates on this due to fluorine is attracting the electron. Now I am defining beta. Okay, I am defining. Yes, you can draw it with cross or dot, है ना? Not a problem. Chalo. So can I say this is delta beta? This is delta, not S. It is delta. है ना? Delta means partial. Partial charges is creating. अब I am defining beta, है ना? Tendency of an atom to attract. देखो tendency of fluorine. Tendency of fluorine to attract. Shared pair of electrons. This pair is shared between two atoms. Shared pair of electrons towards itself, towards fluorine, towards fluorine. Okay, in a covalently bonded molecule. It is a covalently bonded molecule. I'm repeating again. It is a tendency of an atom, like tendency of fluorine, to attract shared pair of electrons towards itself in a covalently bonded molecule. In a covalently bonded molecule. Yes, fluorine is also sharing, hydrogen is also sharing. Both should have the equal sharing, but fluorine is attracting slightly towards itself because fluorine is more powerful. देखो, listen, I am giving you a simple analogy. कि suppose I am starting a business, है ना? Business, or suppose I am starting with the business with Gautam Adani, okay? Or we are starting with 10 CR, 10 CR, है ना? Both equal, 10 CR, 10 CR. But who own this business more? Who is more powerful? So we'll say, as compared to I, and a 10 crore is nothing to Gautam Adani, sir. So more powerful, na? More powerful, sir. Okay, and I am not that powerful. So what will happen? Ki the business is mostly attracted by the which is more powerful. So same here, lone pair is attracted by which is more powerful, which is having more nuclear charge. So we will say that atom is but a more electronegative. Fluorine. Yes, fluorine is more electronegative. Now suppose, can I say this is a relative tendency? Is this a relative tendency? Yes, it is a relative tendency. Okay, it is a relative tendency. Why? Listen. Now suppose you can think कि any our businessman is starting a business with Elon Musk. Then what will happen? Right? Ab the polarity will change, na beta. The power will change. Okay. Yes. So we will say he will not agree. No. Just for example, what I am giving is, fluorine is the most electronegative element. Yes. So it depends on what? It depends कि we want to show bit of partnership, equal weightage, but due to some nuclear charge, they are attracting the electron this side. So bonds become polar. What is the meaning of polar bonds? है ना? What is the meaning of polar bond? But some charges create partial charges, not actual charge. In ionic, what will happen? Beta, in formation of ions, electron loss or gain. Here electrons are shifting. Okay, but in ionic bond, this I am explaining. Na, in an ionic bond, what will happen? Completely transfer will happen. So complete positive charge Na plus, complete negative charge Cl minus. Okay, francium is least. Yes, okay. So this thing is clear now, beta. This thing is clear. Chalo, next part. Next part. Uh, it is a relative tendency. It is a relative tendency. Relative tendency. It is a relative tendency. It is a relative tendency. है ना? It has no unit. It has no unit. Okay, this thing I am explaining better. It has relative tendency. Hmm? Due to nuclear charge beta. So I am coming to correct Sadik beta. Factors. Factors affecting En. Factors affecting electronegativity En. अब first point है ना? Very simple. Size beta. Size of atom. Size of atom. How size of atom will affect the first size of atom with the nuclear charge we'll discuss beta. Size of atom. How size of atom will affect how size of atom will affect the electronegativity. Yes, answer. If you know answer. How size of atom affect the electronegativity. Radius, you can say radius, yes. Size of atom nothing but radius. The larger the molecule, the greater the electronegativity. No, no. अच्छा देखो, can I say one line between nears or dear? Who is attracting the electrons? Nucleus. Who is attracting the electrons? But the nucleus. So if electrons are very closer to nucleus, okay, then it will attract that electron cloud very strongly. So small atom more En is correct, beta. Okay. So here, beta, can I say electronegativity is inversely proportional to size of atom? Size of atom. Electronegativity is inversely proportional to size of atom. If atom size increases, then electronegativity decreases. Okay. Smaller atoms will strongly attract larger atom. The electrons are far away. Okay. Next. Second thing is, okay, nuclear charge. Nuclear charge. Yes. Nuclear charge. Electronegativity scale is assigned by Linus Pauling, Mulliken scale, and Alfred and Rochefort scale. But there are three different type of scale. Then Pratyush, there is a net order beta, है ना? So can I say electronegativity is proportional to nuclear charge? Because it is not only depending on size, it's also depending on nuclear charge. Okay. So what till when we'll go in detail now, but remember the net order beta, है ना? Net order based on values, data based. So fluorine highest, okay, then oxygen, then nitrogen, then chlorine. है ना? So at least these four order, please remember beta. Fluorine, then oxygen, or then nitrogen, then chlorine. Okay. So this is the electronegativity order. Here we are going, and the electronegativity is decreasing. Electronegativity is decreasing. ओके। अब आई टोल्ड द बेटा कि दिस इज एन रिलेटिव टेंडेंसी, है ना, देखो दिस इज अ रिलेटिव टेंडेंसी। सो स्क्रीनिंग, यस, बिकॉज न्यूक्लियर चार्ज डिपेंड्स ऑन स्क्रीनिंग इफेक्ट ना बेटा। ओके, फोन कल, if you want to read phone, phone, phone call, okay, but previous flow, if you want to take the screenshot, I am opening all the slides. This is first one beta. Pratyush, it is I wrote my database. When we discuss in detail, then every reason we will give, but just I have to start bonding, so this is sufficient to start the bonding. Okay? Least electronegative element, we can say S block metals are having very less electronegative. Yes, S block metals lowest or least electronegativity. Yes, hybridization affect the electronegativity, but how I can explain here, because so many people don't know about hybridization. Muzammil Ismail, you are correct about the hybridization. Yes, ionized energy is endothermic. Chalo, second slide. Mathematically, Aniket, we can calculate nuclear charge. Mathematically. There's are so many rules. In our syllabus, we have Slater rule. Slater rule. Yes, Dhanush, SP, SP2, SP3. These are the hybridizations. Chalo, next. Okay. So all terms I'm revising. Beta, ionization energy is the amount of energy required to remove the outer electron. Required. Required energy, endothermic process. Okay. Electron affinity, amount of energy released when electron is added. Okay, and electron negativity, tendency of an atom in a covalently bonded molecule to attract the shared pair of electrons. Slightly attract, so partial charges will come with. Relative tendency, there is no unit of electronegativity. What are the differences between electron affinity and electron negativity? The difference, okay. So the difference between electron affinity and electron negativity, first thing is electron affinity has unit, okay. It has a unit, okay. Electron negativity, this is the previous slide. So we are going to start with a new topic, which is chemical bond. Periodic table is completed. As a chapter beta chemical bonding, the basic things we will discuss here. Okay. Or in main track, in this portion will complete in approximately 20 lectures beta. Very important. Okay. So chemical bonding. My question is, ki, what is the meaning of a chemical bond? Okay. What is the meaning of a chemical bond? So can I say here, for defining a chemical bond, key attraction attraction force which holds, okay, attraction force which holds atoms or ions together in a chemical species, in a chemical species, okay, attraction force which holds atoms ions together in a chemical species, okay, in a chemical species is called a chemical bond. A chemical bond. Okay, so chemical bond, chemical bond is nothing but key the force for attraction. Force. That force is because there's of so many type. Okay, it can be electrostatic force attraction, and due to the overlapping of orbitals, sharing of electrons. Okay, so or it can be due to partial charges electroforce attraction. Okay, so attraction force which holds atoms, ions together in a chemical species is called a chemical bond. What is the cause of chemical combination? Cause of chemical combination. Chemical combination. Hmm. Cause of chemical combination. Check my name, Google Jindabad. By this name, beta. To get octet configuration, combination of atoms of various it's in different ways. Different ways. Correct. Correct. My question is, ki, what is the cause? Why atom wants to combine? When atom wants to combine to get stability, है ना? So here, first point is better to obtain stability. Okay, to obtain stability. If to obtain stability, can I say, okay, can I say lowering of energy? Lowering of energy, lowering of energy to obtain stability and lowering of energy. है ना? Because anyone gets the stability in with lower the energy. Okay. Second thing is to get noble gas configuration. Noble gas configuration. Like complete octet. Complete octet or duplet also. Octet for others and hydrogen we will say duplet with 2 electrons because in the first shell the maximum capacity of first shell is 2. Okay now, so to obtain the stability and lowering of energy and to get noble gas configuration. So this I am explaining with a chart. देखो listen carefully कि if two hydrogen atoms, hydrogen atom is combining with hydrogen atom and they will form H2. They will form H2. So there is one proton and one electron, है ना? One proton and one electron, and H2 molecule will form. H2 molecule will form like this. H2 molecule will form. This will happen. No? So here, with the electron present, proton present, huh? Proton present. Ab, when they are coming closer, okay, can anyone tell me what is the formula of potential energy? What is the formula of potential energy? Potential energy between two charges if they are placed at a r distance. Potential energy of two charges q1 q2 they are placed at a distance r. Okay, so that can I say this is k constant q1 q2 by r. Okay, this is for electrostatic charge system where q1 and q2 are the charges beta. Q1 and q2 they are two charges. Okay, r is the distance between two charges. K is constant. Okay, can you tell me the sign of potential energy if there is an attraction between two charges? Okay, think about it. Think about it. Not r square, but r square is the force, है ना? K q1 q2 upon r square is the force. I am asking potential energy. हाँ वो correct correct. Question is कि what is the question beta? Question is कि if we have है ना this and this system or they are approaching each other है ना for the formation of bond. So what will happen कि here proton present or electron present. This proton will attract the electron or this proton will attract this electron. So there is an attraction. If they are coming closer to form a bond, Okay, Pratyush, correct answer. If they are forming a bond, then attraction is there. So what is the sign of potential energy if there is an attraction? Or what is the sign of potential energy when there is a repulsion? So when there is an attraction, beta either one is positive, one is negative, or one is negative, one is positive. So their multiplication is always negative. So the sign of potential energy indicates it is for the attraction. Okay? Or suppose both are positive charges, both are negative charges. Positive, positive, negative, negative. Then sign will come. Yes. For repulsion, yes, for repulsion, sign will come, potential energy positive. Correct, correct, but Aniket. Okay, Vamsi and Shivanand. All correct. Okay, so what is happening? These two atoms are coming closer. It means they have force attraction and they are trying to form the bond. So I am drawing a graph. देखो. This is suppose potential energy. Okay, this is zero. Here potential energy is positive. Here potential energy is negative. Okay. अब what is happening beta? कि they are coming closer. So what will happen to the potential energy beta? If the atoms are coming closer, then what will happen to the potential energy? Potential energy will decrease because attraction will increase now. So potential energy will decrease. This is R distance beta. Two atoms, two atoms, they are coming closer to form a bond. When they are coming closer, the R is decreasing. Okay, the R is decreasing. The R is decreasing. So potential energy become more negative. Potential energy become more negative. Potential energy become more negative. Potential energy is becoming more negative. Then at one point, at this point, what will happen, beta? They have this situation. Means bond is formed, or it is having the lowest potential energy. This is potential energy minima, beta. This is potential energy minimum potential energy. Okay, minimum potential energy. This is the most stable situation. Can I say this minima represent the most stable situation? Answer yes or no? Yes or no, beta? Aya na, jaldi, quickly. Yes, this is the most stable situation na because it has the lowest energy, most stable. Okay. Now what will happen? Because if they come more closer, other than this value, their nucleus will come start closer. Nucleus will come more closer. Then what will happen? Repulsion will start. This is the most stable situation. This is the most stable situation. But if they come very close, then repulsion will increase and potential energy increases. Repulsion will increase. Repulsion is dominating, then potential energy will increase. Okay. So can I say this distance? My mistake. This distance is known as beta R naught. है ना? Can you tell me what is the meaning of R naught? What is the meaning of R naught? The stable situation, the distance between two atoms. What is this? No, closest approach. No, no. Least distance. हाँ. In bonding term, it has one name. We discuss in covalent radius. Not radius, not radius. It is bond length. It is bond length. This is bond length. Okay. This R naught distance is a bond length, or it's half. It's half for single bond is a covalent radius. And we discussed now in the last few classes. Kirti, I am repeating. So how many of you got this? This graph is clear. It's a very important graph. Beta J Advanced asked this graph. Understood, no? Very good, Naman. Dhanush, Pratyush. Okay, repeating. Listen. देखो what you can think कि like we have two atoms, है ना? Two atoms, or they are coming closer. to form a bond. If they are coming closer, then why they are coming closer? Why they are coming closer? Because they are having force attraction. So attraction means our potential energy is negative. So potential energy is negative, then this line is down. If they come more closer, then R will distance, potential energy become more negative. Or at one distance, they will overlap. This is the most stable situation. It has the potential energy minimum. Most stable situation. But after this, what will happen? Suppose this is nucleus. My thumb is nucleus. So this bond is formed. Then nucleus is having a distance. Up they come. If I think the situation they are coming more closer, this is not possible. If they come more closer, then beta the thumb will repel. Positive charge will repel more. So now in this situation, can I say theoretically positive charge is repelling, so potential energy will increase. So when the bond will form, when this is at the minima, okay, potential energy is least, minima, and the distance at this minima position, distance between the atoms at this minima situation is no use of maximum, no. We don't know the atoms are where, no problem. We have to be focused on when bond is formed. When in this situation bond is formed. This represent beta bond formation. So this situation has minimum potential energy, maximum stability. Minimum energy, maximum. Okay, clear beta? Clear? Meher, Fatima again understood. So many understood again. Beta, what is your doubt? If anyone is not getting, can you share your doubt, please? Electron bond last, है ना? What is the bonding mean? देखो कि attraction, okay? Yes. Attraction force which holds atoms, ions together in a chemical species is called a chemical bond. Okay? The attraction force which holds atom ions together in a chemical species is called a chemical bond. Then cause of chemical combination to obtain the stability and to get the noble gas configuration. About this I am explaining with the help of this matter कि two hydrogen atoms they want to form a bond. So when the bond is formed, when they are having the lowest potential energy, the lowest potential energy, okay, clear? The bottom line, this represent the potential energy, na beta, potential energy minima, okay. So types of bonds, beta, types of bonds, yes, types of bonds. Which type of question asked from the graph? Beta, question asked from the graph key which represent the bond formation or the distance, bond length, है ना? This can be asked. So types of bonds. Because there are two type of bonds. I'm classifying chemical bonds. These are of two types: primary and secondary. primary chemical bonds and secondary chemical bonds. Primary further classified, okay? Primary further classified beta, covalent bond, covalent bond, ionic bond, okay? Coordinate bond, coordinate bond. It is also known as beta dative bond. Sometimes they ask use this name also dative bond. So please remember it. Dative word. Okay. And metallic bonding. Metallic bond. Okay. So there are four types of primary bonds. Four type of primary bonds. Covalent bond, ionic bond, coordinate bond, or dative bond, or metallic bond. Okay. There are secondary bonds also beta. Secondary. You know? In the secondary hydrogen bonding. Hydrogen bonding. And second is beta van der Waals force of attraction. Van der Waals forces. Okay. Secondary bonds are hydrogen bonding and van der Waals force of attraction. Covalent bond further define the polar and non-polar. Okay. Polar covalent bond and non-polar covalent bond. This is the classification of beta different type of chemical bonds. Okay. Clear types of bonds, chemical bonds classified into primary and secondary. In the primary, we have covalent, which is polar and non-polar. Next, ionic bond, coordinate or dative, metallic bond. In the secondary, hydrogen bonding. Hydrogen bonding further classified into inter and intra. Intermolecular hydrogen bonding and intermolecular hydrogen bonding. Inter and intra. Okay, and vulnerable forces they are also classified into beta. You know, five type of vulnerable forces like ion dipole attraction, dipole induced dipole attraction, or instantaneous induced dipole attraction. Okay, so this is the complete flavors. The study of all this study of different theories, okay, is the complete flavors of chemical bonding, which is a very huge topic and it is the backbone of inorganic chemistry. Okay, so one should always in for the inorganic beta has the command, very good command on bonding. Okay, so when we will study this in a main track beta, please focus, solve more questions, and get the more content to for this chemical bonding. Yes, it is the inorganic chemistry. Yes. Okay, and you will find interesting. This is very good. Okay, so my suggestion is कि when you study in the main track beta, your मतलब 100% command on this topic. So your like inorganic will have done with this topic. Chalo, I am going side. Anyone required previous slides? Okay, you're asking Subhan Reddy कि how many chapters now? So my suggestion is कि ना please what you can do because देखो we are a serious aspirant for the JEE mains advance. Take the printout. Okay, take the printout of fourth slide also. Okay, take the printout of JEE mains and advance. Okay, syllabus and go through with it. Keep what they're asking. What are the subtopics, beta? Okay, a hard copy of printout should be present with along with you. pi bond, sigma bond will come under covalent bond. So now first beta I'm starting ionic bond. Ionic bond. Okay. It is, can I say, the bond formed between ions. Okay, bond formed between ions. It is a electrostatic type of force, no beta? Electrostatic force of attraction. Electrostatic force of attraction. So what is the other name for ionic bond? Other name for ionic bond is electrovalent bond. Electrovalent bond. Okay. It is purely beta electrostatic force of attraction. अब how to define beta? I am taking one example. Key formation of NaCl. Formation of NaCl solid. Suppose this I have to explain to you. The formation of NaCl. So what can happen? है ना? This I am taking here, this side beta. Formation of NaCl. देखो, for example, suppose we have sodium gas, or sodium gas is converting into Na plus gas plus electron. Okay, can you define this process? What is the name of this process? Sodium gas is converting into sodium ion. One electron is losing. What is the name of this process? Or energy is required or released? So quickly answer, beta. Anion, it is cation, na beta. What I am asking, what is ionization? Correct, correct, Shiva. Ionization. Very good answer. Pratyush, Naman, Sadik. So this is ionization process, and the energy required is ionization energy. Ionization energy. Okay. Next, endothermic. Very good. I am writing endothermic. Okay, na? I am writing only endo. Understood? Endothermic. Next, but a chlorine gas is accepting this electron and converting into Cl minus gas. Chlorine is accepting this electron and converting into Cl minus gas. Okay. Can you tell me? Can you tell me what is this process? Electron gain enthalpy. Okay. So it is EA. EA, or this process is exo. And this energy will release. And this energy will release. Okay. Now, beta Na plus gas plus Cl minus gas will form beta NaCl solid. है ना? NaCl solid. How? देखो, Na plus positive charge, Cl minus negative charge, so they have force of attraction beta. Which type of force of attraction? Electrostatic. Electrostatic force. है ना? It's given by K Q1 Q2, K Q1 Q2 by R square. Clear? This thing is clear na? Next. Na plus and Cl minus is forming NaCl. Can you tell me beta? This process, this process is, hmm, can you tell me this process is? Why you're wasting your energy beta? Ionic bond formation. This is known as lattice energy. The release energy is lattice energy. Okay. Here Na plus and Cl minus, they're coming closer, an ionic bond is formed, a lattice will form three dimension, then energy will release. Here this process is, okay, also exo. Okay. So can you tell me What are the favorable situation for the ionic bond formation or the ionic compound formation? What are the favorable situation, favorable conditions? Ionized energy should be high or low. Yes, ionic bond is always between metal and non-metal. Ionized energy high. Arey, why yaar? Why? Ionized energy if high required, it should be low na beta. It should be low. Ki easily electron losing. Low. Ionized energy should be low. And electron gain enthalpy high. It is releasing exothermic high. More energy will release, more stability. Or lattice energy, when lattice is forming, it should release, it should be high also. So low ionization energy, high electron gain enthalpy, and high lattice energy will favor a strong ionic bond. Okay. So ionic bond is formed between the metals, which is first A and second A. Okay, and non-metals. Non-metals. These non-metals from they should be from 17th group or 18th, 17th and 16th group. Means which family is better? Oxygen family, halogens, chalcogens and halogens. Ah yes, high melting point and boiling point for ionic bond. Lattice energy doubt na? Lattice energy is doubt na? देखो lattice energy is what? कि ions are coming closer, they are attracting. My question is, can I say in NaCl crystal, you have a cube of NaCl salt cube, okay? Only in one unit, one Na plus and one Cl minus present. One Na plus or one Cl minus present, or number of Na plus, number of Cl minus together they are present. My question is, okay, कि Na plus and Cl minus, it is a molecule? No, beta. Ionic compounds are not true molecules. Ionic compounds are not true molecules. Ionic compounds are not true molecules. They are aggregation of ions. Okay, they are aggregation of ions. They are aggregation of ions. Lattice formation in 3D with one Na plus is surrounded by 6 Cl minus, vice versa. Correct number. 100% correct. Anand, I corrected na 16 and 17. 16 and 17. What is lattice energy, beta? I am defining. Listen carefully, Shiva. Amount of energy released. Amount of energy released when 1 mole of ions, है ना, or 1 mole ionic bond is formed. Amount of energy released when 1 mole ionic bond is formed is known as lattice energy. Okay. So, beta, this will continue, है ना, in next class. Okay. Time complete, I know. Take the screenshot, beta. So, from the next class, we will continue in this. This to okay na? This one. Take the screenshot. Thank you everyone.
Yeah. So, what did we learn yesterday? What did we learn yesterday? We learned about the animal cell, the structure of animal cell. We learned, and other than that, Tush, we learned about bacteria yesterday. We learned about some cell organelles like cell wall and cell membrane or the plasma membrane, right? In cell wall, what do we know? Cell wall is usually present in fungi, it is present in plantae, it is present in bacteria. In plants, it is actually made up of cellulose. That is the reason why, see, our body, do you know this fact about ruminants? You must have already heard about the term ruminants. Ruminants, right? Ruminants are actually able to digest the cell wall because they are having an enzyme called as cellulase. They are having an enzyme called as cellulase. This cellulase enzyme is actually helping them to digest the cell wall. So they are able to, all the ruminants, or you can say all the herbivorous plants, they are having this cellulase enzyme in their digestive system, which actually helps in the digestion, okay. But in case of human beings, we do not have the enzyme cellulase in our body, due to which, because we are not having the enzyme cellulase in our body, okay, because we are not having the enzyme cellulase in our body, we are not able to digest certain materials. Majorly the cell wall components of a plant, those are not being digested by the human beings, because we are not ruminants. Some घास okay, we are not chewing grass chewing animals, no, so we cannot digest it. Got it? Okay, so cell wall was discovered by Robert Hooke in the year 1665. In the year 1665. It is present in bacteria, plants and animals. In plants, it is made up of cellulose. It is also, sorry, it's not present in animals, it's present in fungi, I mean. Okay, in fungi, it is made up of chitin. It is made up of chitin. So usually this is helpful. The cell wall is helpful for maintaining the support structure. It is helpful for maintaining the support structure to the cell. Okay, so this way I also told how does the bacteria respond in a hypotonic solution and in a hypertonic solution. Okay, so in one solution it is usually swelling because of the water coming into the bacterial cell, but even though if it swells also, this cell wall is protecting it from being burst. This cell wall is protecting it from being burst. When I talk about the case of plasmolysis, out of which all the water from inside the cell is drained into the surrounding medium, in that particular case, what exactly is happening? In that particular case, very good, there is something called as plasmolysis. There is something called as plasmolysis, because of which all the cytoplasm will shrink, but the cell wall will still help in maintenance of the structure. So the cytoplasm is pushed towards the center, due to which due to shrinkage it is pushed towards the center. Okay, so cell wall is usually majorly responsible for the function of maintenance of the structure of the cell. It is also having another function. It is protecting the cell from the mechanical stress. It is protecting the cell from the mechanical stress. This is what we actually learnt about the cell wall. Then moving on to the cell membrane. Below the cell wall we have another layer which is lining the cytoplasm, that is nothing but the cell membrane. That is nothing but the cell membrane. Now what does the cell membrane do? This cell membrane is a bilipid layer which is made up of phospholipids and proteins, which is made up of phospholipids and proteins. Okay, the total percentage of lipids in this is nothing but 40 percentage and proteins is 52 percentage. Lipids is 40 and proteins is 52 percentage. Okay, the structure of the plasma membrane was given by yes, Singer and Nicholson. It was given by Singer and Nicholson, and they say that it is having a fluid mosaic model. Fluid mosaic model means the proteins are embedded in the bilipid layer. It is embedded in the bilipid layer. What are the functions of these proteins? You know, they are called as carrier proteins. So there is a bilipid layer. This bilipid layer, they are having a round globular head. They are having a round globular head, and other than that round globular head, which is actually a hydrophilic head, which is hydrophilic means water loving. Okay, it is a hydrophilic end and hydrophilic head, and tails are hydrophobic. That is why they are facing towards each other. They are present in the internal part. They are present in the internal part. So that is what is a fluid mosaic model, and this fluid mosaic model given by Singer and Nicholson is also called as a sandwich model. It is also called as a sandwich model. And in this bilipid layer, there are certain proteins embedded into it which act as the carrier proteins, This was what was about the cell membrane. Okay, today we are going to learn about the three more cell organelles. Okay, we'll learn only three cell organelles today. We'll learn about plastids, chloroplast and mitochondria. We'll learn about plastids, chloroplast and mitochondria. Okay, so plastids are semi-autonomous, double-membraned, double membrane cell organelles, double membrane cell organelles present in kingdom plantae, present in kingdom plantae and kingdom animalia and kingdom animalia. Kingdom animalia में from where class? Where are they present? Kingdom algae. Good, good. That's what. See, you are supposed to not blindly listen to what I'm teaching because you have to be attentive in the class. Okay. Kingdom Animalia I wrote and everybody is silent except Maher Fatima. Everyone else is silent. Humans make mistakes. This is not about mistakes. This is about you people being attentive in the class or not. Okay, fine. However, the plastids are nothing but semi-autonomous double membrane cell organelles which are present in kingdom plantae and kingdom algae. We know that R.H. Whitaker gave a five kingdom classification. Do you know that? R.H. Whitaker gave a five kingdom classification. What includes is Monera protista, algae, fungi and plantae, and which is actually Monera, protista, fungi, plantae and animalia, right? R.H. Whitaker, R.H. Whitaker, R.H. Whitaker gave five kingdom classification that all the organisms are being classified into five kingdoms. They are being classified into five kingdoms. Out of those five kingdoms, kingdom plantae and kingdom algae are having, out of which kingdom plantae and kingdom algae are having these organelles, double membrane semi-autonomous organelles, cell organelles called as plastids. Okay, these are the color giving components. These are the color giving components components which include which have which have Number 1, chloroplast. Number 1, chloroplast. Okay. Number 2, chromoplast. Chromoplast. And number 3, leucoplast. Okay. These are the color giving and food storing units. Food storing units. That is the reason why it is called as the kitchen of plant cell. Why it is called as the kitchen of plant cell. Got it? It is called as the kitchen of the plant cell. Okay, now let me tell you what are chloroplast. Okay, chloroplast is green colored. It contains it contains green pigment, green pigment, chlorophyll, chlorophyll for photosynthesis. It contains green pigment chlorophyll for photosynthesis. Okay, then we have chromoplast, which is color giving pigment, color giving pigment. Okay, in this chlorophyll we have three of them, dear. Chlorophyll A, chlorophyll B, I'll write CHL. Chlorophyll A, chlorophyll B, and it also has carotenoids, and it also has carotenoids. Okay, whereas chromoplast is color giving pigment which is actually helpful for pollination and attraction of bees, attraction of pollinators, not only bees but attraction of pollinators. It is used for coloring of, it is used for coloring of flowers and fruits. So the color of flowers and fruits are because of chromoplast. It is because of chromoplast. Next one is leucoplast. Next one is leucoplast. Leucoplast is colorless unit. Colorless unit for food storage. Colorless unit for food storage. Okay, that this is about plastids. So I repeat, plastids are nothing but, okay, first R.H. Whitaker gave a 5 kingdom classification. Understood? A 5 kingdom classification includes kingdom Monera, Protista, fungi, plantae and animalia. Okay, plastids are the specialized cell organelles, semi-autonomous double membrane cell organelles which are present in kingdom Plantae and kingdom Algae. It is the usually the color giving component and it is also the food storing component also. That is the reason why it is called as the kitchen of the cell. Why it is called as the kitchen of the cell. Okay, it is having three different kind of subunits called as chloroplast, chromoplast and leucoplast. Chloroplast is having a green colored pigment which is called as chlorophyll. This chlorophyll could be chlorophyll A, chlorophyll B, or it could also be carotenoids. Okay, and it is majorly responsible for photosynthesis. Next, moving on to chromoplast, the second component of plastids. This is the colored component. It usually gives color to the flowers and fruits which are helpful. Why are flowers very attractive in color? Why they are attractive? For attracting the pollinators. They are attractive for attracting the pollinators. Okay, what will these pollinators do? These pollinators will help in the pollination. They will help in the pollination. Last one, we have leucoplast. These leucoplast is actually the colorless component. The colorless component. The colorless component is responsible for the food storage. Okay, carotenoids is also one of the pigment. Srikiriti, carotenoids is one of the colored pigment. So usually the orange color is because of carotenoids. Okay, if you consider carrot, if you take an example of carrot, carrot is rich in carotenoids. Okay, so carotenoids is the orange too, orangish, dark orangish red. That component, that colored component is because of carotenoids. Is it clear? Okay, I'll move aside. You can, people can take a screenshot or note it down. If you are already writing, just note it down a little faster. Done? Yeah. Next, moving on to the second one, that is nothing but chloroplast. Okay. Now, for knowing about the chloroplast, first thing we should know is chloroplast is also a double membrane bound cell organelle. Double membrane bound cell organelle. We just now learnt it in the case of plastids. Okay, so chloroplast is a double membrane bound cell organelle. Let us draw the diagram for it for learning it in the easier perspectives. Chloroplast and mitochondria diagrams are very important because they usually come in the terms of board exams for you people. Okay, so as I told you, it is a double membrane, so I will dot double membrane. Then we have the internal space. Okay, in the internal space we are having these thylakoid units. We are having these disc-like structures. We are having disc-like structures. Okay, let me attach both of them. Inside, we are also having certain lipid globules. Lipid globules are there. Other than this lipid globules, there is also small granules, okay, which is called as, the space is, internal space is called as stroma. Okay, and this is, there are starch granules which are present, starch granules. Okay. Okay. Yes, this is how exactly a chloroplast looks like. Understood? Now, if you see, if I try to label, the first one is outer membrane. The first one is outer membrane, and this is inner membrane because it is a double membrane layer, outer membrane and inner membrane, and in between both of them is the fluid filled space, is the fluid filled space. And then we have the inner. What it is covering, it is usually covering the inner component, the space inside is called as stroma. The space inside is called as stroma. Then there are disc like structures called as thylakoids. There are disc like structures called as thylakoids, and these thylakoids, they are usually stacked into grana. They are usually stacked into grana, and then these two grana, they are being connected by stromal lamellae. They are being connected by stromal lamellae. Then we are having certain stromal granules. Okay, we are having certain stromal granules. Okay, then we also have, okay, fine, you people can write it like we are having certain, these are ribosomes. Which ribosomes are these? These ribosomes are 70S type of ribosomes, and there are also starch grains. There are also starch grains which are present in the stroma, which are present in the stroma. Okay, so this is what is the lipid globule, Nana, the blue one. I did not mention about the blue one. Okay, this one is the lipid globule. Okay, got it? I did not mention the blue one. Fine. This is the lipid globule. Okay. So this is what is the structure of a chloroplast. Chloroplast is a double membrane bound cell organelle. Double membrane bound cell organelle, which is usually present in plants, which is usually present in plants, which is a double membrane structure which has outer membrane, inner membrane. Between both of the membrane we have fluid filled space. Then the internal region is what is called as the stroma. In stroma there are disc like structures called as thylakoids. Disc like structures which have which have chlorophyll, which have chlorophyll for photosynthesis, for photosynthesis. Now these thylakoids are stacked like we stack up the coins, like we stack up the coins. Okay, it is usually stacked up to form a grana, to form a grana. Okay, now in the cytoplasm, or you can say in the stroma, we are having ribosomes. Which ribosomes are they? They are 70S type of ribosomes, and these grana, two grana, are interconnected by stromal lamellae. There is an extension which is called as a stromal lamellae, and in this we are also having the lipid globules. We are also having the lipid globules. Just take up a screenshot of this, because you people are telling ki ma'am we are not able to take up the notes and all, that's why. Kiriti, I teach in the Chola campus of Madhapur branch. Done, Nana? Yes, the PDF will though come, but still, because you people are continuously telling issues about the PDF, that's why. Okay, next one we learn about mitochondria. We learn about mitochondria. Okay, now what is mitochondria? Mitochondria is also called as the powerhouse of the cell. It is a semi-autonomous double membrane bound cell organelle which is majorly used for the ATP synthesis, because it is responsible for ATP synthesis. It is called as the powerhouse of the cell. How does it produce ATP? It produces ATP by aerobic respiration, that is the cellular respiration. It is producing ATP by the cellular respiration. Is it clear? Okay. So if you see, mitochondria is semi-autonomous double membrane bound cell organelle. It is a double membrane bound cell organelle. It is the site of ATP synthesis, site of ATP synthesis during Krebs cycle, during Krebs cycle on, or you can say, of aerobic respiration, aerobic respiration, or in short, you can write all of this as cellular respiration. You can write all of this as cellular respiration. That is the reason why it is called as the powerhouse, powerhouse of the cell. It is called as the powerhouse of the cell. Got it? Got it? Okay. Then we talk about, glycolysis. Glycolysis takes place in the cytoplasm but not in the mitochondria. Okay. Shiva Mahita. The Krebs cycle takes place in the mitochondria, whereas glycolysis takes place in the cytoplasm. Understood? Now, how does it look like? I have opened it. Okay. The most beautiful cell organelle. Okay, so how does it actually look like? This is how it looks like. It is a sausage shaped cell organelle. It is a sausage shaped cell organelle. It is a sausage shaped cell organelle. Okay. Which is having outer membrane, outer membrane, obviously inner membrane, inner membrane. In between both of them is the intermembrane space, is the intermembrane space. There is the fluid filled space which is present, which is called as the matrix, which is called as the matrix. Okay, in this matrix there will be many matrix proteins. In this matrix there will be many matrix proteins. The inner membrane is very dense and shows internal foldings, which is called as cristae, which is called as cristae, which is called as cristae. Can anybody tell me the function of cristae? Anyone? Like what you people know? You people must be knowing. Good. Increases the surface area because it requires a lot of energy. Yes, it requires the production of lot of energy. Simple. Okay, whenever there is more folding, its function is to increase the surface area. Understood? Okay, so this is having the outer membrane, inner membrane. In between both of them is the intermembrane space. Inter means between. Okay, it is the intermembrane space. The fluid filled space which is present inside is called as the matrix. It is called as the matrix, and the inner membrane is more dense and produces internal folding and produces internal folding, which is actually called as cristae, which is actually called as cristae. There are many matrix proteins which are present in the matrix proteins present in the matrix. That is why they are called as the matrix proteins. Okay, these matrix proteins also play a huge role in the production of nothing but the ATP. It also helps in the production of the ATP. Okay, this is also having ribosomes. This is also having ribosomes in the internal structure, which is nothing but the 70S ribosome, and it has the nucleus of its own. It has the nucleus of its own. Is it clear? Is it clear? Yes, and yes, one more point over here, that these thylakoids are having F0 to F1 particles, which help in the production of chlorophyll pigment. Okay, which help in the production of chlorophyll pigment. I already told you, Pranavi, that actually I told you people already, that there is something called the ribosomes in case of a prokaryotic cell is called as a 70 Swidberg unit ribosome, which is having two subunits, that is 50S subunit and 30S subunit. Okay, yes. Got it, Nana? Now, tell me what could be the similarities, similarities between chloroplast and mitochondria. Chloroplast and mitochondria. Can you people tell me? First point that we wrote is they both are semi autonomous. Second point that we know is, okay, they both are double membrane. Okay, third point we know is both of them are having 70s type of ribosomes. Both of them are having 70s type of ribosomes. And fourth point we know is they both, or these cell organelles, these cell organelles divide by divide by binary fission. Binary fission. And the fifth similarity is they are similar to prokaryotic. They are they show resemblance with similar to prokaryotic cell. Internally, Nana. Internal composition is very similar like a prokaryotic cell with 70s type of ribosome, circular single-stranded DNA. Okay, got it? Then last is they are inherited maternally. They are inherited from the mother. Maternally means from mother. Okay, paternal means from father. Understood? Yes, mitochondria, the chemical energy to ATP. Yes, correct only, no? So it is usually converting the light energy into first chemical energy into mechanical energy. Got it? Got it, Zavia? Yeah. So the similarities between chloroplast and mitochondria is they both are semi-autonomous, they both are double membrane cell organelles. They are having 70S type of ribosomes with two subunits, that is 50S and 30S subunit, 50S and 30S subunit. Okay, and they are cell organelles which divide by binary fission. This is very important. They are similar to a prokaryotic cell because internally they are having a single stranded nucleus, and they are also having, okay, and they are also having the 70s type of ribosome. They are inherited maternally, that means they are inherited from the mother. This is also a very important point. Is it clear? Yes, they are having a single circular DNA, single stranded circular DNA is present in both of them. Is it clear, Nana? The similarities between chloroplast and mitochondria? Okay, okay, fine. It's having 30 only. Sai Kiriti, sorry, Sri Kiriti, 50 and 30. Understood? Tomorrow we will be learning, or no, tomorrow there is no class, right? So we will be learning about certain different organelles like lysosomes, vacuoles, Golgi apparatus, endoplasmic reticulum, ribosomes, etc. All this we will be learning in the next class, okay, whenever we have. it's a holiday, dear. Okay. Tomorrow it is a holiday. Understood? Tomorrow there is no class for you people. Got it? We have a faculty orientation, so you people have a holiday for it. Okay, tomorrow there is no class. Yeah, actually till now I have been actually mentioning a point, 70s ribosome, 70s ribosome, 70s ribosome. Okay, Sunday also no class, obviously Sunday is a fun day, you people don't have any class on Sunday. Okay, yes, so I was saying that you people, till now, I mentioned about 50s type of subunit and 30s type of subunit in a 70s ribosome. In a 70s ribosome, right? So you must be one. Nobody asked me a question that 50s plus 30s, 50s plus 30s should be 80, but together how it is making a 70s type of ribosome. Okay, together how it is making a 70s type of ribosome. Not even a single person of you people questioned me, ma'am, how is it possible? Same is the case, this was about actually a prokaryotic ribosome, but when we talk about eukaryotic ribosome is a 80s type of ribosome, but it is made up of subunits 60s and 40s. 60 plus 40 will become actually 100, but it becomes 80. Okay, so why is it so is because what is the ribosome sedimentation unit? S means sedimentation unit, or it is Swedberg unit. Understood? Okay, so what is actually happening is Swedberg unit are not additive. First thing, understood? First thing is Swedberg unit are not additive, and they are nothing but the energy which is coming out because of the sedimentation during centrifugation. If we are trying to centrifuge the ribosomes, the sedimentation, what the quantity of sedimentation that we get is what is measured in the terms of Swedberg unit. But when we are centrifuging 50s and 30s type of ribosome, altogether they do not, they lose something. Understood? They lose few of the substances due to which the Swedberg units do not add up. Understood? So they are usually not adding up, rather they are forming a 70s type of ribosome. It is nothing but the sedimentation unit during the process of centrifugation, during the process of centrifugation. So same thing happens in case of a eukaryotic ribosome as well, which is actually a made up of 60 and 40s type of subunits. Okay, it is made up of 60 and 40s type of subunits. Got it? Remaining cell organelles we will be learning it in the next class. Okay, although we people had a very less time for the botany, but I hope it was clear. The concepts, were they clear? Yes. Okay. Tell me one thing, how was the bio class? You people understood? Yes, Pratyush, Pranavi, okay. You people understood the concepts? Okay, fine. Good to know that you people understood the concepts. Thank you so much for your compliment. But yes, okay, I wanted to make the concepts clear to you. See, I'm not here to teach only one student. So if you are 100 people attending, I should be reachable to 100 of you. I hope I could do that. Botany is a little harder to understand. Why so? Such simple topic. Mahita, the topic wasn't simple. There are lot of terms. Okay, fine. Got it, got it. You people, however, now this is just the basic level, no? Thank you, Akshaya. Yeah. Yes. I wanted to tell you something about, Himayat Nagar branch. Acha, you people don't have yet the information that the colleges are reopening from Monday onwards? Okay, it's not yet. You people wait for the official information to come from your campus. Understood? You people wait for the information to come directly from the campus. Got it? Coming to today's facts, okay. So I'll tell you some random facts, not about anything one, but if I tell you some random facts, okay. I told you I think I'll be telling you about the pimples. है ना? Did you people note it? Note it all? Yes, I will be telling you about the pimple story today. Fine. Yeah, Meher about the brain as well. Previous slide. No, 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 I'm not muted. No, I'm not on mute, Akshya. Yes, this was a good fact, Xavier Sabine. This was a very good fact that ants, though they are very small, but they can carry many times of their body weight. Okay, yeah. So one thing about brain is brain uses oxygen. Understood? Okay. So I'll give you some tip as well. Brain uses oxygen. Brain uses 20% of your body's oxygen even when you are resting. Even when you are in sleep also, the oxygen that you're inhaling, 20% of it goes into the brain uses it. Okay, that was one fact about the brain. Actually, why am I not telling about brain much is because in second year you have a topic, a chapter about the neural system. Okay, I'm not telling the concepts which are there in your intermediate, something related, some facts related to it, but not those concepts. I don't want to tell you concepts now. Okay, and then yes, about pimples, no? So pimples are usually, you people have pores on your skin, right? You people are people are having the pores on the skin. Okay, when there is a clog, when there is a blockage in these pores, okay, which could be because of oil, which could be because of bacteria. When there is the blockage, this actually allows the respiration. Understood? Respiration means breathing of the skin. Skin is also supposed to breathe. It does not mean the gas is getting exchanged. Okay, it means the skin is supposed to breathe so that it is healthy. Okay, and most importantly, when do these hair follicles? The pores are nothing but the hair follicles. Okay, They are because they are getting clogged. They are getting clogged in the sense they are getting blocked because of oil production, excess oil production, or they are also because of the dust particles or because of certain bacteria. You keep your hands here and there and again keep it on your face. You keep your hands here and there, keep it on your head. You just itch your head and keep that hand on your face. You are only transferring everything with your hands to the face. So all this bacteria, excess oil production, dust particles clog the pores. The pores, which pores? The hair follicle pores. Okay, these pores are nothing but the hair follicle pores. Okay, we don't only have hair on our body, but we are having hair, small hair follicles which are present on our skin everywhere. Okay, so whenever there is blockage, it results in the swelling. It results in the swelling. This swelling is what is actually called as a pimple. Understood? Now, this pimple is of different types. One is the reddish colored bump. Okay, one is a reddish bump will be which will be coming out. The second one is nothing but the pustules, which is actually producing pus. WBCs go there, they produce, they are fighting against the bacteria present over there and they die over there. That is what is resulting in the pus formation. Okay, so these are the pimples with pus. And then we have other pimples which are called as cysts. Cysts are nothing but the most painful pimples. Okay, when you have a lot of pain, it is red in color, pus cannot be seen, but it pains like anything. If it's on your cheek, you're not able to even speak on the you're not able to even sleep on the pillow, not able to even speak because they come, no? So even if you're talking, if the skin is stretching a little, also you will get the pain. Such one are called as cyst. Okay, and if pimples, you're not supposed to, you know that you're not supposed to prick the pimples. What do we feel? We feel that we will prick the some white color pus, as if what will it will come out and we'll love it. But what exactly happens is the infection is getting spread on your skin. Okay, when we try to put or when we try to prick the pimples, the infection keeps spreading. That is the reason why, see, pus will come, it will spread. Understood? We don't clean it also properly, so it will spread again, it will cause a new one. The infection is there, it is supposed to come out on its own. We are forcefully doing it, infection still remains inside, due to which it keeps on spreading. That is why whenever you are having a pimple, do not do anything to it, let it go on its own. Understood? It will get cured completely, but it will go on its own. Now, coming to the causes of pimples. Okay, when I talk about the causes of pimples, the causes of pimples could be hormones, and most importantly, it could be your diet as well. Okay, hormonal imbalance in the body. Usually, pimples come at the teen age, right? Okay, so this teen age, may these pimples are because of the hormonal changes. When when we human beings attain puberty, okay, when we attain puberty, which is actually the bridge between adulthood and childhood, this puberty may the hormones keep changing, due to which the secondary sexual characteristics develop. The body is supposed to cope up with the secondary sexual characteristics, due to which it will start producing certain imbalance. Understood? Okay. Next, coming to the regions. If it is on your forehead, okay, if it is on your forehead, the major reason could be it is because of your dandruff. Okay, the major reason could be because of your dandruff, and the second reason is it could be because of the poor digestion as well. If your digestion is very poor, no, then only, then also there are pimples at your forehead and the nose like this. Okay, same. Nose also, poor digestion. Understood? Coming to the cheeks, if you take more dairy products, if you're taking more dairy products like chocolates, curd, milk, cheese, butter, if you're intaking more dairy products also, then also you will have pimples. Okay, and then stress also cause pimples. Next, coming to this mouth region. Okay, Coming to this mouth region, if you are having, if this is on the lower part of your jaw, the lower jaw, it means it is because of the poor dental health. If your dental health is not proper, then you will have pimples over here in this lower jaw area. Got it? Okay. So in the mouth also, it is, if it is near this, the lower part of your eye. Okay. This is because of the poor health of your heart, lungs, kidney. Heart, lungs, and kidney. These are the different causes. So different toxic substances, if they are present in certain vital organs, it will also show up on your face. Understood? Okay. So this is how exactly the pimple, the difference in our food, the difference in the hormones produced by our body, okay, this is all causing the effect over our skin. Okay. If I would require to talk about the remedies, keep your diet clean, avoid junk food. I know I will be telling you people, you will be ending up and eating resting at a pani puri shop in the evening. But yes, avoid it. It will start showing effect and you'll regret later. Okay, I'll tell you one thing. Just okay, just 30 seconds of taste on your taste buds spoils 30 years of your life. Okay. 30 seconds of taste के लिए we eat whatever we feel like. Burger खा लिया, pizza खा लिया, ice cream खा लिया, but it will spoil next 30 years of your life because it directly affects your health. The gut should be very clean because consume more water. Consume more water. Water plays a huge role. In a day, we are supposed to drink minimum 3 to 4 liters of water for sure. Okay, minimum 3 to 4 liters of water for sure. Why? Because water helps in the detoxification. Okay, so detoxification means the entire toxins of our body are supposed to be removed, which is because of water. And one more thing I'll tell you, water, if you keep drinking water, it helps in major metabolism and also it supplies more oxygen, due to which the concentration, the patience of your body, brain, everything will increase. So when you are studying for longer stretch, not only longer stretch, but try to keep a water bottle, which will actually help you out for concentrating for a longer terms of time. Got it? It will help your body to remove the toxins produced which will not show effect on your face. Because until and unless if it is on your face, you people don't take care of it. Right? That is why your body is also smart. It directly pops up to your face. If we don't pop the pimple, it will not leave the scar. Okay. Popping will leave the scar. Try to not leave it. Okay. If we do not pop it, it will not leave a scar, Nana. If we pop it only, then it will leave a scar. Okay. So this was about today's fact. Tomorrow is a holiday. I hope the classes were clear to you. Okay. Thank you, students. That's it for the day. Thank you. Have a great day ahead.